All right, everyone, welcome, welcome. So you all have. Well, first of all, I am just gonna. We will not be needing her for the moment. But just because I removed her token, let it be known that she is still there. Just preoccupied, preoccupied with her own thoughts. But you all, last we left off, boy, it sure has felt like months since we've been here. But that's fine. Holidays be like that. But anyways, uh, you all are in the tomb of the Hell Riders. And last you left off, explanation here. I've already explained before the recording what was left off. You found the remains of a lot of ectoplasmy ghost goo and a destroyed tomb room that was clearly just sort of recklessly broken into. So, and you all were, last we checked, you were helping Lulu, uh, Puddles, when you were, as she's kind of flying around and like panicking, essentially. So that is where you guys are at.
Yes.
So I guess I'll go down the line. Olga, what's or not? I should ignore you. You're just a cardboard cutout. Anyways, I forgot. You fade back. Anyways, Puddles. So, Puddles, what would you like to do?
Well, to recap, the place is like torn up, and
Yep.
she's been trying to sort of tidy it up, put things back together and where they go as much as possible, and like pausing to say prayers to the piles of remains of the ghosts of the fallen
Yep.
to pay her respects and stuff.
Okay. Uh, so you do your prayers, and although it just kind of cleansed the place of the area, you do kind of feel as though whatever presence was here, it was violently sort of snuffed out. You fear that perhaps some of the Hell Riders did not pass. That some of the Hell Riders may have been sent to oblivion. And in fact, even as Willie, as you, a paladin, with your new sense to the divine, even you kind of feel a little bit of that. That whatever was here, it was violently just sort of ripped out.
Yeah,
It's,
it deeply unnerves him to feel that. He feels awful. Like it sucks. He's like, "Oh, okay. This is real heavy all of a sudden." Oh, Lord.
I suppose whoever was here. Ugh, merde. It was such senselessness. To go out of your way to kill a spirit in this plane, there would be no point. Not unless you were some kind of brute who enjoyed it. And Lulu, as you all are, you know, as you all are going about, she's finally stopped flying around and is kind of just. She's now kind of just in a corner of the room, as she's just sort of fluttered down to the ground and is just sort of curled up into herself a little bit.
Oh no! Oh, Puddles sees that. Oh, Puddles hurries over. Oh my gosh, she's not sure what to do.
Puddles, as you go up close to Lulu, the only thing you can really see is her head is she's kind of doing her little elephant best to kind of curl into a ball. As she kind of looks up with,
no.
as she's kind of looking up with big white eyes, as she is kind of crying just a little bit. As she's sort of quivering with her little trunk, just sort of, and the only words that you can kind of hear as she's kind of talking mind to mind is, I failed them.
Are all the ghosts destroyed, or are there still... Are there any tombs that were untouched?
Religion check. I guess either religion or arcana, depending on how you want to go about
religion
this.
would be best for me, I think. Oh, by far. Let's see.
You sure you don't want to use the dice tower for this, or use
Oh,
one?
that's true. That dice tower. Come here, dice tower. You improve my rolls so much. Let's see. Oh, it didn't come out. It's 17 plus 5.
So that's 23. You kind of try to sense again, and you feel some of them were able to retreat back, but most of them were sent to oblivion.
So to retreat back, they went back into their tombs?
They went deeper into the tomb, it seems like.
She tentatively reaches towards Lulu but doesn't touch her, and she kind of tries to get into her field of vision, and she says, "They're not all gone. We still can help those that are left. We can't fall into despair yet."
Persuasion.
Okay. Oh, that's only a 7.
7 plus.
0. She has nothing in persuasion.
She hears your words, and you feel as though she perked up a little, but she kind of goes back into that ball, essentially.
She looks over to the others, is like a wordless "help me" here.
I mean, Willie's been watching, and he kind of gave it space because he didn't want to intrude on like he didn't want to crowd the poor thing. She's in a ball.
Right.
But yeah, no, he kind of looks at Enzo like, do you want to go in or should I? Like, because he's sure that they both have something they could say here, or at least attempt to do.
I think Enzo will just kind of like nod to Willie to like, yeah, you go ahead. Because agreed, he doesn't want to crowd. He'll probably take the extra chance to like investigate while Willie and Puddles, who he kind of thinks are closer to Lulu anyway, like try to help her through whatever she's going through.
Okay. So Willie, do you approach Lulu?
Yeah, he does so pretty slowly, and he's just like, hey, come on now.
Puddles backs off to give him some room because she doesn't want to crowd them.
Yeah, he goes onto a knee and he's like, look, we're gonna do the best we can, and you've done the best you could with what you had. It's a tragedy. It's real heavy, but it's also real important to follow what Puddles said. There's still some here we could help. And I know it's hard to get out of this rut, as it were. But come on, chin up. Don't be happy, but be alert. We're gonna help you every step of the way.
Persuasion.
Willie's so much better with words.
He is a bard, and well, he's double charisma. He is a paladin and a bard.
Yeah.
So, I got an 18, but I also have a plus 10 in persuasion, so
Holy
I guess that's a 20.
So okay, cool. So, in those words, her trunk is still kind of quivering a bit as she kind of looks up, and she's just kind of sniffing snot as she's just sort of nodding and just like, okay, right. I have a duty. I have a duty to them. We all did. Okay. For them. For them. And she is able to fly up, and she flies into the sky again. And she kind of sticks close to you, Willie, as she's doing this.
Aww.
But, yeah.
Puddles gives Willie a little thumbs up.
Willie's just giving a reassuring smile. He looks at Puddles and at Lulu, and he's like, "You got this, little lady."
And so you've perked her back up.
Yay.
Anais is still just kind of watching you all in the background, but as she sees Lulu kind of fly up to her senses, she smiles and just sort of nods. Spoken like a true Hell Rider. I'm sure they would be proud of your bravery today. Oh, you have to put Olga back. Well, I guess I do.
Pull her out of the drawer. Pull her out of the box.
Oh, she is. Oh. We were able to get it all done way faster than we were afraid. What did you do? Okay, just record scratch on. Okay, so since you did not necessarily answer quick enough, I decided to do the fade back method, which is basically just Olga is there. She is completely there. She has bared witness to all of this. It's just she won't do anything, which I thought was fair because it at least avoids like answer quick enough.
He asked you a question in chat earlier.
Oh, yeah,
General.
it was in general. Yeah, I was asking whether or not you would prefer I NPC Olga, or if I did a method that's just called like fading to back. Now with fading to back, what it does is that Olga would be there, but she wouldn't do anything. It's just so that way Olga doesn't miss out on all the meta knowledge that she'll end up getting, and you can be caught up in that, and I don't risk doing anything that Olga wouldn't do. So, yeah. Yeah, okay. I figured you would, which is why I just kind of did that, just so that way I didn't have to mess with the hullabaloo of, like, the hullabaloo of, like, doing something that Olga wouldn't do. It completely gets rid of that for me. No, I mean, that's just a joke, because I took away her little icon, because if she's not going to do anything, I don't have to necessarily be aware of where she is at any given time.
Did you notice the icons were sideways?
They are. I just haven't bothered to flip them. But whatever. Look, they work.
I'm gonna make a new Puddles icon really quick while we're playing.
Well, actually, what I was gonna do after we were done playing,
Uh-huh.
since I did it for the Avernus group,
Uh-huh.
I was just gonna go ahead and draw each of the icons myself.
Oh, fun. That'll be fun.
So,
OMG, you could make them little emojis.
maybe. But yeah, I mean, since I figured I did that for the other group, I would do it for this group too. Seems it would be only right. Anyways, aside from explaining that, okay, just to really quickly catch you up, it's super quick, super easy. Tomb filled with dead ghosts. The ghosts looked like they were ripped into oblivion. That means they're gone, super gone, like mega dead, which is sad, which made Lulu very sad. So sad, in fact, she cried into a corner. Little Frog tried to cheer her up. Didn't work. Little Toon cheer her up. It worked. There you go. You're caught up. That's basically it. That's as quick as I could do it.
Everybody was eating lunch first.
Pretty weird thing to do in a dungeon, but sure. Listen.
I mean, when you're in hell, is
Enzo
there...
munching on a Pop-Tart in the corner.
Okay, but yeah, that is where we are all at.
Yeah.
So Lulu is back. She's perked up, but she is kind of just staying close to Willie. And Anais gave Lulu a little bit of a word of encouragement. So there you go. That is where you all are at.
Heck yeah.
So, anywho, so where would you like to go now?
So,
Well, Enzo said he was gonna take the chance to investigate.
Yeah,
Can
yes.
he actually like roll for that?
Sure. Roll an investigate check.
I want to make sure that didn't get forgotten. I'm sorry to
Yeah.
speak for Quinn.
That is fair enough. Because I should have remembered that.
Kisses you. It's okay. That was more like, it was honestly more like a background thing. I didn't know if there were was anything else to investigate. That was just like, that's what he's gonna do instead of supporting Lulu right now, because Lulu has enough support, so that's just what he's doing instead of just standing around.
Just investigate the crime scene, essentially, for anything
Anyway,
else. Anywho,
got a 3.
got a 3.
Oh,
Um,
it's probably because Puddles cleaned the place up already.
Yeah,
We can say that's the reason. It seems like the scene was already kind of abruptly cleaned up too quickly enough for you to really get too much of like a solid view on what's going on. So unfortunately, yeah. You can't really tell. I mean, yeah, you just see a lot of ectoplasm.
these ghosts sure are dead.
These ghosts sure are dead. Would Olga like to roll an investigate check?
Sure. Give me 1 sec.
Olga coming behind him, also putting her hands on her hip. Yep, they are dead.
Warning, guys! You should use tact right now.
Yeah, that's probably about what she does. I rolled a 13.
13.
This is much better than mine.
It is much better. So I can reward you with a little bit much better. So you can tell that it seemed like whatever was attacking these ghosts, it was kind of held by a leash. Because it seems to stop at a border.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Like, whatever was attacking these things, it was held back by, like, some kind of leash.
Ah, it was kinky.
However Olga wants to interpret that, sure.
She will point out that the attacks seem to have been restrained, and,
Yeah.
she'll point this out to the others.
So, yeah, Olga does point that out to the rest of you, that whoever did these attacks, they were held back.
Puddles is intrigued and she's going to investigate what Olga pointed out. If I
Sure.
can. That's a
Everyone's investigating.
six. That's a 6. She don't get anything more.
Well,
Is her
whatever your...
investigate-
what's your plus? Add your
Oh,
pluses.
just a 1.
Okay, so
it's
just a 1. So you only get a 7?
Yeah.
Okay. So you look around and you try to expand upon what the leash meant, but but any sort of clue of what that leash could have been, you can't seem to find any. Like, you're assuming at first when she says leash that it's like a physical one. So with that in mind, no luck. There's no sign of any, physical or not. You you can't prove either way. You don't know.
She kind of sighs and rubs the back of her head, and she's like, "Should we try to investigate this further? To go deeper in the dungeon?"
If nothing else, it looks like these Hell Riders could use our help.
Yeah.
If whatever is in here is still in here.
Yeah, definitely.
Because if what you said was true, or if what me and Willie seem to be sensing, there may still be surviving Hell Riders in this tomb yet.
I'm sensing that too, and yeah, if we can help anybody, we should.
Well, in that case, I guess we should go deeper, which is a frightening thought, but, you know, tally ho and whatnot.
If you wish, I can go ahead and scout ahead.
I wouldn't want you to do that alone.
Well, I am the one who is able to take a bit more of a hit, so it shall not harm me.
Maybe, Willie sees an opportunity in his little brain. He's not dumb. He's kept an eye on, like, the social vibes of everyone here. He knows that Enzo doesn't like Anais, he just doesn't get why. So in his brain, he's like, maybe if I get them to both scout ahead, maybe they'll like have a bonding moment. Like that's his little brain. So he's like, I mean, you could do with someone maybe a little sneaky, maybe a little bulky. Enzo could go with you.
So Anais looks over to Enzo just to kind of get a read of what his opinion on that matter would be. Though I am guessing he's either indifferent or not exactly too plussed about the idea.
Hold on.
Take your time.
Yeah, he's more indifferent to it.
But he certainly ain't plussed about the idea.
He's not happy about it. But he is. But I think he does like smile that polite smile of his and say, "Sure, I can help."
And Anais just sort of shrugs too. Alright, then. And I guess we will... Let me see, let me just roll up her character sheet.
White man smile. So like, we're sneaking forward, right?
If that's what you want to do, yes. Alright. Let's go. I'll roll for her. Oop.
Wait, let me look at my key stuff for...
Our roll 1d20 plus 5.
I wanna give everyone pass without a trace while I'm here.
Oh, thank you.
Just cloud, just shadow cloud. Poof. Well, then that's gonna make this super easy, especially with what Anais just rolled. So, yup, Anais sees this, and yup, she is as silent-footed as Enzo.
Yeah, everyone has this, by the way, because it doesn't give me like a limit on how many people I can do, and it lasts for an hour. So I'm like, while I'm here, I give it to everyone. But me and Anais will go forward.
So do you go down to this path? Or do you go down to this path?
Oh god, a decision. Is there one she was already leaning towards?
She was going to go down the bottom path. And she even sort of looks to you and is just like, well, I was going to head down that path, but if you wish to go to the alternative, I would not be opposed to it either.
I feel like it makes more sense to go down separate paths, but also I'm so sorry, Willie, that ruins your plan of bonding.
Willie visibly deflates. He's so sad. He's like, was it the whole point so y'all could, like, help each other in case trouble showed up?
Your heart was in the right place, Willie, but
Should more of us go?
I will not force Enzo to do something he is not willing to do. If he does not wish to follow me, that is fine.
Oh god, now you're putting it on him.
Oh.
Now he has to be.
Puddles is
Enzo-
frowning. She's like, more of us could go down. We're all, like, sneaky now, right?
I suppose that is true. We could go as a group now that you have so graciously decided to cloud us in this shroud.
and so God.
Again, all your choice, monsieur. I am more than happy
Wow.
to let you go about your own way.
Wow.
I feel like Enzo looks at her with like a certain expression that is hard to describe, but like, you're gonna like, that's what you're saying right now.
Oh,
You're gonna
Oh,
you're gonna
so-
make me take the higher. Like he doesn't say what
Oh,
I'm saying right
so
now.
it's the universal expression of, bitch, really?
Yeah, like you're gonna put this on me. Like okay.
Wasn't it Anais who suggested
really?
it as an option?
No, I mean, she was willing to go down first on her own, but then Willie's like, why don't you go together and be friends? And Anais is like, okay, sure. And Enzo was like, okay, sure. And then he decided to put over the shroud, and now he's contemplating, maybe we should separate. And Anais is like, I mean, you could do that if you want to.
I thought Anais was the one who brought it up as a suggestion.
She
Okay.
was not.
So like I didn't realize there were two paths. Is the thing.
Mhm.
So that's why I was asking about which way to go, and then it was suggested like you could do both or whatever, and that's when I was like, that ruins poor Willie's plans, and that started this.
Oop.
So like now I'm thinking about it from like an explorer point of view versus this character moment that may or may not happen.
I mean, if Willie's being
Oh,
if
that's where the other
Enzo's
one
being
is. Holy shit.
practical about it, then
I figured, okay, wait, maybe I should just make this clear.
Thank you, actually. Because I didn't know where that other path set off.
I should just make this completely and utterly clear. And while you're contemplating that, I might as well just be...
Well, Willie's whole point for suggesting two people go, he didn't outright say be friends. He was like, hey, it might be dangerous for only a single person to go alone with no backup. Which is also part of why when y'all were like, we should split up, he's like, I mean, that defeats the point of the backup.
that's why Puddles is like, should more of us go? Then we'll still be in groups and still be able to explore both places.
How
Can
about,
Puddles sense? Can Puddles? So Puddles is going to go over to the paths. She can sense things, right? She could sense that the spirits were still around. Can she try to pinpoint their direction?
You couldn't do that.
Oh.
You can't do that. But two people in this room can.
And one of them
Is it me,
being smarmy.
Jesus?
No.
my guess would be the two paladins.
Paladins might be able to. With divine sense. even then, that's still a bit of a stretch.
Okay. Well, Enzo will say, I can accompany Anais. If you all would feel more comfortable splitting up and going down the other route now instead, yeah, I've given you some help in terms of sneaking and not being caught.
Well, sure, but that just leaves the question: how do we all split up? I don't want to leave Lulu behind or anything, but well, I don't want to force her to go ahead either.
And Puddles looks over, glances over at Olga. She's like, "Shall we?"
Go or stay.
Go. So Lulu doesn't have to do this until she feels a little better.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind going. I don't mind staying.
So, are you wanting Lulu to be with you, Puddles and Olga?
Well, Puddles wants Willie to be with Lulu.
Okay.
Because Lulu is attached at the hip to Willie.
At least for the moment, yeah.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
She's watching the damn car. Next question.
Where is Lucy? She's watching the damn car. Next question.
That's
She is.
actually what I assumed.
She's got show tunes playing on the radio.
Oh, heck yeah.
It's the fucking theme of the thing on the fucking car. Like the AC is on. She is listening to her favorite songs. She is okay. Do not worry.
Like the dog in the car.
Though unfortunately, all the radio stations in Avernus are just heavy metal.
Maybe
Oh, that suits her just fine.
Heavy metal and death metal.
Oh, heck yeah.
She's having a party in there. She's throwing it. She's fucking headbanging. She's breakdancing.
Just Metalocalypse 24/7. Anywho, so I guess so. Okay, just above board. Are you really wanting to split?
I don't think it's a good idea, but life sure is causing it to happen.
What could go wrong?
Okay. So Willie, you going with in Team Enzo and Anais or Team Olga and Puddles?
I thought Willie was
No, Willie's staying.
behind.
Willie's
Yeah, they're
staying
just hanging
behind
out.
to keep an eye on the entrance and to make sure that Lulu doesn't feel pressured to go into danger
So
yet.
We're splitting into 3 groups.
Okay.
Oh, we're gonna die.
Wait, the stress in Dermis's voice, like it just sounded like your voice was like higher pitch. It's like, okay.
Sure.
What are you supposed to... The rule is
Go the-
never split the party.
Meta
Froggy chair, yeah.
I'm starting to like actually feel bad about splitting the party. Like I don't want to do a stress thing.
Well, I mean, let the dice fall where they may. Like, this is what's happening naturally. Unless somebody thinks
Yeah,
their character
like
would be
it's not entirely on you. The party is also agreeing to do it.
Yep. So, alrighty.
Off they go. We're all invisible. It's fine. It's fine. We gotta make sure we're sneaking.
Gotta make sure you're sneaking.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Whoop.
Puddles is anxious. Puddles is anxious. She's sticking very close to Olga as they walk forward.
Puddles clinging to Olga like, Mom, I threw up.
Right? Yeah, it's really weird.
This is if it's anyone's fault, it's Willie's because he's the one who was like, oh, Anais and Enzo.
Willie had a big brain moment, and we're gonna see what happens.
We're gonna see if Willie's big brain moment ended up really being a big brain moment.
Willie fucking Jimmy Neutron brain blasted, and now we're fucked.
Brain farted. What happens when Jimmy Neutron has a brain fart?
Oh gosh. I'm scared. I'm like increasingly scared with how he's talking.
Okay, we'll go with group 1, Anais and Enzo. So the first thing you immediately notice as you're kind of walking down this corridor. The recesses in the walls hold iron burial caskets. Each casket has a single, healthy red rose resting on its lid. Or at least, that's what the book would usually tell me. What you see on the ground instead are rose petals just sort of scattered across the ground. As each of the caskets seems to either have been violently opened or violently broken into, straight down into the center of them. Almost as if someone smashed something extremely heavy into the center and broke a hole in it.
That doesn't seem normal. Can I look into one of the caskets, see, like, if the body is still there?
Sure. Which one do you look into first?
Well, how about that one that I'm really close to? Right there.
Roll percept. Well, I guess investigate if you're wanting a deeper look.
11 for investigate. Could be more if it's perception.
Actually, you know what? For funsies, I'll just go ahead and let you choose, I guess. So.
Cool, then it's a 17 if it's perception.
Okay. Well, this will be more useful to you, because the first thing you notice is that the holes on top of the casket are very familiar. Now that you kind of recognize it, at least in the application of how it was used, especially the lines, little cut lines that are surrounding the hole, one, you can kind of tell that this was repeatedly broken into, as if the person was frustrated in trying to break it in, and had repeatedly done it, until they finally smashed into the opening of the thing. You recognize that application, although the name of the person just kind of escapes you. Or at the very least, you don't want to believe that it's them. But there you are. Anais sort of is behind you and it's just like, is something the matter?
Hold on. So, is it that I recognize it might have been?
You recognize. If you're getting the hints I'm laying down, then yeah.
I am asking because I actually don't know.
No. So the hints I'm laying down is that this is clearly the work of a very heavy axe.
Yeah.
Like someone used a very heavy axe, and you, specifically the application in which the axe was used to break open like a hole in the chest, you only know of one person who's stupid enough and impatient enough to use their axe to open up a tomb casket. And it is Ogden.
Okay.
Recognize his handiwork anywhere.
Yep. Basically, it's you recognize Ogden's handiwork, as you always knew him to be impatient enough and brutish enough to kind of go for that method. But, like I said, you don't want to believe that it could possibly be him.
I mean, yeah, Enzo doesn't want to believe that just because is like, tired of this fool, tired of dealing with him. But also, like, he doesn't know how recent this was. So this could have been, like, well before they trapped him and everything. he's
Fair enough.
probably still in a coin. But
They-
also it begs the question, what was he doing here at all? To Anais, I think he just kind of like huffs a little and says, I just have a theory about who might have also been here. And it's not a theory I'm happy about.
I see. I shall not poke any further then.
Enzo shrugs and says, shouldn't be an issue anymore. Can't guarantee it, but shouldn't be. And the time.
Either way. Either way, we should be able to handle it, yes?
Enzo nods and says, we should. Handled him once, I'll handle him again.
That is fair.
Also, Derm, did I see the body in the casket? That's what I was
Oh,
for
right.
originally.
Oh, right. Sorry.
'Cause-
Ah!
Ah!
Back you go.
So, specifically, after you're done with that little moment, you look deeper into the casket. So you do see that the body is still there, although very clearly someone has kind of grabbed onto the body of the thing and has, like, it was ruffled up a bit. You see that its clothes are messed up. It looks as though someone was literally digging into the corpse to, like, try to grab something in their clothes or something. And was quickly trying to grab something in there, but couldn't find it and just kind of decided to leave the corpse in there.
Looting.
Basically.
Oh my god, Harbor Guy's playing Hentai Asmodeus. Wow.
Sorry, that's old. It's an old high school buddy of mine. It's an old buddy of mine.
I think
look.
it's so fucking funny.
It is funny. It is. I know. I'll have to turn off notifications for him.
No,
It is
it's
the-
okay. It just drew my eye for a second, and I thought it was funny.
Yeah,
It's no,
I know.
It's no judgment or anything.
I know. But
It makes me
just-
think of when you buy your friend on Steam like $2 hentai games just to force it into their library and make them look bad.
Oh no.
Yeah. Anyways, so Anais, it's basically kind of a similar situation into the other tombs. The other tombs are basically kind of the same thing.
So someone was clearly searching for something. Enzo will look to Anais and say, you have a little more familiarity here. Is there something these men should have that someone else would want?
Well, not the normal group of the troops. These are nothing more than, how you say, the lower ranks of the Hell Riders. They would not carry anything important. Whoever did this such of a mess was doing it out of desperation or frustration.
Sounds about right.
But clearly, they were unsuccessful, as from the looks of it, at least from what I remember of what the Hellriders wore on their person, it looks like nothing too important was necessarily taken anyway. Although from the looks of the skulls, it looks like someone took the coins off their heads.
The coins?
When the Hellriders were laid to rest, it's a common ritual among the dead to put the coins on top of their heads. To those in the material planes, the two coins on the face are meant to be, well, your fare to the ferryman, as it were.
and the Hellriders have a similar tradition, despite
Yeah.
already being in, you know.
It could be some old habits as they had in the land of the living, I guess. Old traditions and all. We do something similar in Arabelle, but we, instead of using 2 gold coins, we use 1 gold and 1 silver, each on the right and left eye, respectively.
This is not canon. This is not what is being said. I cannot make
Yep.
that clear enough. But the temptation to make a joke like, oh, so in Arabella you shortchange the fame is really
Shortchanged the firm. It's like, oh, well, you know, the Arabellan coin just happens to be worth more than these coins.
That would be really fucking rude. But I needed to verbalize it.
That's okay. So, anywho, that is what you find in those tombs.
I think, and so it was just like nods, and he will say, well, I don't think there's much else these men can give us, so might as well continue on. And like gestures to the path further down, around the corner.
Yep. As you walk ahead, though, Anais does stay behind just a little bit. And she goes around and bothers to pick up the little rose petals on the ground. She picks up a good handful of them, as much as she can, and she makes sure to take the petals in her hand, and she drops them into each of the holes of the crypts.
I think Enzo would notice that she did not follow immediately, but like when he does and he looks back to see what she's doing, he doesn't really like. He just stops and waits for her. He doesn't impose on whatever she's doing because she has a clear idea of what it is. He doesn't want to, like, you know, insert himself into it and get something wrong, kind of thing, you know, like she knows what she's doing, and he doesn't mind waiting for her to finish doing that, and paying that respect that she clearly wants to.
Okay, so you do that, and sorry, just reading something. Anyway, so you do, and you wait, and you know, after she's done, you know, she makes sure to kind of put up the weaponry that was kind of strewn about and everything, and make sure to kind of prop them up back into their proper place. And you know, she just kind of closes her eyes, puts her hand, you know, holds her hands together, closes her eyes, and you know, she takes a moment of silence, just kind of between the three, before meeting up with you. Sorry about that.
Enzo shrugs. No need to apologize. But he does ask, did you know any Hellriders?
No, not personally. But I am familiar with the burial rites of knights.
Yeah. In that case, I think he just nods and continues forward. He doesn't press anymore.
Okie doke. Enzo being respectful even to a person he doesn't like.
Listen!
It's called common decency.
She's not doing anything.
Exactly. All right. So let's cut to Puddles and Olga.
Oh gosh.
So you're kind of continuing down. It's still kind of the same corridor as before. It's nothing really too much of note outside of some carvings here and there of some bits of like Hellrider iconography, a little bit here and there. The same motifs of the roses as before. A lot of images of knights, carved into the wall of like them killing demons and doing their thing. I eat too many pizza. Sorry. Just reading the thing. Sorry.
Adorable.
Gotta go back and forth because I'm using my phone to look at text chats. Anywho. So you're kind of going through and you can be respectful to a person even if you consider them a bitch. Okay. Actually, fair enough. Okay. And we're just gonna go ahead and reveal this room for you. It's still... Whoop. Forget you saw... Whoop. I would say forget to see that, but... I think I'm kind of fucking up here a little bit. But that's okay. Oh, hopefully I don't make too much of a fucky.
Said it with that voice.
Yes. Okay. C5, was it? Okay. 4 memorial steles. It's S-T-E-L-E-S. So that is the word that this thing said. 4 memorial steles in this are 4 memorial steles stand in this hall, each engraved with hundreds of names. A legend etched at the top of each stele reads in common, "Here lie the fallen. May their souls echo here until the end of time." Adorning the wall across the steles is a carved relief showing a solemn, blindfolded angel on the back of a mammoth with feathered wings. The mammoth is reared up on its hind legs, and the angel holds her sword high. All around them are the broken bodies of fallen knights and devils. So I guess stele just kind of means these are just big fat steel slabs. These are just big fat steel slabs with just hundreds of names. Again, is what I would say.
Oh no.
On the first three kind of seem, or the first 2 kind of seem untainted. The third one over here, though, you see that someone very much so kind of disrespected it a little bit. They kind of, just sort of, no, not a dick drawing. But it is very clear that kind of just, they took their weapon and just sort of hacked into it a little bit. You don't have to show me the screen, hon. But, okay. Anywho, so, yep, that is what you see.
Puddles gets huffy, and she goes over to the damaged one and starts looking to see if she can start cleaning it up again. Try to fix the damage as much as possible. Better look for clues quick, Olga.
Yeah. I was gonna say, while she does that, Olga wants to investigate the area. Olga is probably not even aware of what the room looks like. She
roll
rolled,
that low.
rolled a 2.
Oh no!
I'm sorry. Yup, this is a room, alright. Those lumps are pretty big.
Maybe she's like intimidated by like the wall of names or something.
Yeah, she could be distracted by reading those.
I could roll investigate while Puddles is fussing around, because she's handling stuff.
Sure. Roll investigate.
Oh, that's a 2. That's pretty
No,
bad.
well, you're still kind of busy, just kind of
Damn.
because you do try to, I will say that it's because you were looking to the damaged third slab and kind of just like kind of hurriedly kind of writing names on like a blank parchment just to kind of like try as best you can to kind of write down the names.
Try to record it so it's not lost.
Yep. You do see that as you were doing this, you are getting kind of a pleasant feeling in doing this.
Oh.
As almost as if there's a presence in that third slab.
Uh-huh.
Or presences, multiple, that are kind of thanking you a little bit.
Oh. She makes sure to say a prayer then while she works too.
So, by the way, congratulations. You now get the benefit of a bless spell for 24 hours.
A blessed spell. Interesting. I don't know what that is.
Bless.
Oh, bless spell.
Yeah, a bless spell.
Oh, I already have a bless spell. Now I get another bless spell.
Yep, you now just have the benefits of bless on you for 24 hours.
Aww. Aww. Good. I get to do another thing in blue.
So yeah, that's where you're at.
Good.
All right. Dennis's retreat.
So we're not finding clues, but we're at least making ghosts happy. And that's what really matters.
Okay, so
Yeah.
sorry, so you guys still want to explore around the room?
We can do another investigate or
Well, this time, roll a perception. Both of you.
perception. Okay. Oh, that's much better.
What'd you get?
I rolled a 14. Let's see. Is it like a passive perception?
No, just a straight up perception roll.
So 14 plus 3, 17.
Okay, Olga, what did you get?
Sorry, I had to do math. 23.
Damn.
Heck yeah.
So you both do find this. I'm just gonna preface that, but Olga, you especially, you are the first one to notice this. So you're kind of just wandering around the place a little bit, just kind of, checking out some of the carvings, checking out some of the things. Nice art. Nothing, not exactly your choice in art, but hey, you can respect religious art, obviously.
How do you?
You can respect it. It's not your thing, but it's obviously well crafted. But you do kind of stop at this one sort of chunk of the wall that seems kind of bare. And you do kind of notice that one of the bricks kind of seems to be out of place. It's a weird popping out sort of thing. In your time in adventuring, loves and respects it.
And disrespects it.
Okay, but in your time in adventuring, you kind of know what the deal is with a brick that's kind of sticking out of the wall out of place. You put 1 and 2 together. So you're just kind of like, okay, well, this is obviously a secret door. So
She's rolling up her sleeves in anticipation for shoving.
So in Puddles, you kind of come up and Yeah, as you see Olga kind of rolling up her sleeve, you're kind of putting 1 and 2 together and just sort of like, and then you see the brick and it's like, oh, okay.
She gives Olga some room.
So okay, Olga, do you press the button?
I push it. I push the button.
And the door kind of slowly lifts up as it opens up. Let's see.
Look at us, just a pair of adventurers.
Yeah.
So obviously you have not been seen yet.
To be
Cool.
fair, Puddles has probably been trying to be sneaky this whole time, since it's 2 of them.
So you haven't really quite recognized them yet. But and I'll go ahead and just put their dots.
Hmm.
It has been a while and I have not, I'll just use colored dots, but I'll just pick any old color. Sorry, I did not get their icons prepared out of the way, so forgive me. Come on now. There we go. There we go.
Give us our dots.
Green dot. Blue dot.
It adds to the mystery.
I should have made a new layer for that other dot.
Ghost dot.
Whoop. Be faded out of the way.
Puddles went out. There's a bunch of dots. Olga full body tackles her.
Oh my god, it's Pac-Man.
Oh my god, it's Pac-Man. Well, okay, so apparently, these two, for whatever reason, haven't noticed yet.
But we've seen them.
Or these 3 haven't noticed yet. So, the green dot, which is represented by kind of like sort of a Black Knight figure that is bound to the chair,
Oh.
is kind of being what seems to be interrogated by a tall figure carrying a staff, and attached to that staff, almost sort of tethered to it in a way, is a smaller figure carrying a huge axe.
Oh lord. Oh lordy.
Puddles is looking at Olga with wide eyes.
They're both like doing the neurodivergent stance, legs out, arms out.
Right, exactly. Like, oh.
Olga, like, she respects Puddle's boundaries, like physical boundaries, but she does like take her arm and quickly like scooch out of view.
Roll a dexterity check.
I mean, Puddles won't. I mean, maybe she'd instinctively fight it. I don't know.
Well, no, this is this is more for Olga.
Ah.
This is Olga. She's got to make the dex check.
Is it dex or stealth?
Dex if it's like reactionary. Stealth seems more kind of like a prepared thing.
Okay.
This is true. They were both
checking.
surprised.
Yep.
It's like savings and
Yeah,
not
same.
savings doesn't matter. It's the same thing for me. I got a 21, so
So don't matter to you. So you do it. You are able to before Puddles can even really make a noise. You kind of just quickly grab her, kind of cover her mouth real quick, and just. Whoop!
Oh no, she didn't cover her mouth. She's not gonna do that. That's
you-
a little too far. She just like takes her arm, just her arm, and scooches real quick to get out of view.
Yep, you just kind of. Whoop!
Puddles doesn't fight it. She just presses against the wall and is just looking at Olga with so much alarm.
Olga, she looks back, looks towards the entranceway, and then looks back towards the others, and looks back to Puddles like, should we go get them? Should we go back?
Good thing we split up the party. If this is who we
how
think it is.
bad is the situation? How
Um,
the guy getting like interrogated and stuff, and who's like bound?
well, you'd
Are
have
they
to
like
look into the room.
actively beating him or anything?
No, the guy just seems to be bound, and from what noise you can hear in the room, they seem to be just kind of talking to the guy. I guess you'd have to peek in or try to percept in to hear any specifics.
Puddles is going to do that first to see how bad the situation is. Because she's got plus for stealth, right?
Yep. So...
What is her plus for stealth?
It's plus 10
Plus 10!
on
Yep.
top of anything else you have.
Okay. So she's doing that.
So she's sneaking into the room just to kind of...
And she's also blessed. I forget what that does.
Let me quickly look that up.
Guys, I'm so sorry. No, none of it matters, I don't think. I don't think anything matters.
What do you mean nothing matters?
Well, I mean,
rolled a
let's check.
1.
You rolled a... Oh. You rolled a... Oh.
Listen, even if you rolled a nat 1, you have still got an 11 plus whatever else you have.
So roll a d4, and then
A D...
Yeah.
What?
you add a d. You roll a d4 and add the result.
So
to
the
your
one
roll.
isn't an automatic failure. I get to still add all the bonuses
Let's
to it.
add the bonuses. Go ahead and add them.
So
You still add.
So 10 plus.
So you get an 11.
Plus her stealth, which is 3, so that's 14.
Mm-hmm.
And she's blessed. That's plus 4.
That's 1d4. Yep. So roll a 1d4. So yep, that's the nipple dice. Go ahead and roll that nipple dice.
Does that roll okay in this?
Yes. It'll just fall.
Oh, that's another 1.
But that's to 1. It adds 1 to your roll.
So 11 plus
3.
plus 3 is 14, 15. That's
It's-
a lot of bonus for a nat 1.
It is. I'm guessing that's why Enzo casted what he casted.
Yeah.
So you are able to kind of make it into the corner of the room, kind of walking into the wall. I will say that you do almost kind of fudge it, and you cause the figures to kind of look back and like, what was that?
She's like up on the ceiling, just like.
But they sort of seem to dismiss it off. So upon going into the room, you know the two figures immediately. It's Jernell and Ogden. Jernell is kind of just like, look, we've already broken through this place and kind of gone head to toe all over this place. We're not going to find anything, especially not from whoever the hell this guy is. He's not bothering to talk. Look, I just need a little bit more time. I'm sure that we can... What are you going to do, rough up a ghost? Your partner is right. You won't get anything out of me, diminutive one. You might as well save yourself the time and send me to oblivion.
Puddles and it's screaming inside. Oh no!
Look, fella, we don't necessarily care about your boss anymore, alright? All we need from you is to tell us how to get to the Blood Citadel, alright? That's it. You tell us where that is, and we're more than happy to just leave you in your tomb of old farts to live out your eternity and whatever the hell you do. You don't want to face...
Everyone's freaking out.
So anyways, Ogden is like, come on, you don't want to face the same fate as your other friends, do you? It'd be very disrespectful to them if they were to all suddenly disappear on your watch, huh? The watch that you swore in eternity that you would do. How many more of your men are you willing to die? It's like, are you willing to let die over this, old man? Ogden, all of these guys are martyrs, man. They don't care. None of them care. Now, come on. We can just go back and... Can you stop it with that tether? He's literally... And you do kind of notice kind of a green tether kind of coming out of the staff that Durnell is holding. And it is far different than the staff that he was holding beforehand.
Oh!
Yeah. I'm laughing. Could the others hear if I say, hypothetically, use Thunderclap?
Everyone else in the party?
Well, everyone, including Ogden and Durnell.
Well, they definitely would, because she's just down the hall.
Yeah.
But
But yes, literally everyone in this tomb would hear it.
is that what you're gonna do? I mean, I guess that'd be the best way to get their attention.
Well, you
I mean,
could,
so
I think there's another spell called, Shatter. Shatter does the same thing.
I don't have shatter. I have thunderclap.
Okay, so just Thunderclap.
My ass cheeks don't shatter; they clap.
Okay, sure.
And that could also
You call your
hurt
butt.
them,
It could
but
hurt.
also probably hurt Puddles with how close she is.
It would. It is
I
a
mean,
very
She's
it's
small.
frantically gesturing for Puddles to get the fuck out of here.
Okay, so do you follow what she says?
Yeah. She scrambles back if she's being called back.
There you go. So you're out of the room.
Okay.
Is that gonna make her any safer though? Doesn't that attack hit everybody?
Well, she would just kind of be blasting into the room.
Oh, that's gonna hurt the ghost.
Possibly. But since Durnell and Ogden are like in front of the ghost it would hit them before it would hit the ghost.
Don't eat my headphones, you bad cat.
So, yeah, actually, it's pretty much anybody, each 5 feet. 5 feet. So, I guess she could make sure she's slightly more than 5 feet away from the ghost. She would definitely put herself in danger.
It would be like to hear. If she were to do it to hear, no one would necessarily get hurt by the attack. But everyone would hear. So if that's what you want to do, you're free to do it.
Olga? Well, I guess she looks to Puddles and she's like, help me stay alive.
So, you think that you
Okay.
hold out your hands and just clap your hands. And with a clap of your hands...
Wait, hang on. Wait, hang on.
What?
She wanted Puddle's response first.
Oh.
Yeah.
She wasn't just
Puddles-
gonna...
Oh,
Puddles readies her hand for spells.
okay. She's on the ceiling.
Okay.
Out of
And
the
then
way.
at that point, yeah, and, so, oh, hell yeah. I can cast it. I have to cast it at level 5. I don't have a choice.
Yep.
She also tells her, plug your ears for a sec.
Okay, so yeah, she covers her ears.
Yep, you do.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Olga rushes in. Yeah. Oh, I need my dice. Where are my dice at?
You do.
Oh, it's happening!
Well, I mean, even if she messes this up, it'll still make a loud bang. So it'll do what she wants.
No matter what, there is going to be a very loud noise.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to draw
Olga,
everything in
this-
this dungeon to us.
Mm-hmm.
There could be other
Oh,
baddies.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. But desperate times, desperate measures.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
The fuck is my... Hang on, I gotta find my caltrop.
Here's a question. There's a, I want to do this, but would this draw attention?
Which one? What are you doing? Holy weapon?
Uh-huh.
No, it wouldn't make a noise.
So, yeah, I think she's prepping by making that.
Okay.
Olga pulls out her she has her oh my god, crossbow in one hand, and then she casts it. So I don't. Let's see. Damn it. Oh, it's D6. It's not D4. I'm stupid. I'm a fool. Gosh dang it. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh, should we wait?
Oh no, this will. I am going to wait till she's done. This creates a 30-foot radius of light.
Okay. So they will see it.
Yeah,
They won't hear it, but they'll see it.
yeah. So she's gonna wait.
Should we wait for Quinn?
Sure.
Okay. I did roll 7. So there's at least that thunder damage. But we will wait to continue.
Mm-hmm.
I keep thinking about the door opening and Olga and Puddles just immediately going to that stance. Like, oh!
I know! It's just like, it's 2 babies from the team fighting all the bats.
Sorry, Willie and Lulu.
I'm saving this. I love this picture. I'm so delighted.
Also, it's a little. I'm glad you like it. I wanted to draw Puddles up on the wall, but I was like, how do we even put her up there? I'm just gonna make a goofy face.
Get out!
So the spell is heard. Like, actually, maybe Anais and Enzo might not hear it because it is 100 feet. So I don't know for sure.
I will make Enzo do a roll just to see if he does.
I mean, we can like check the amount of. There's. I mean, that's a lot. That's like.
Imagine
25
if
spaces.
Enzo doesn't hear it. His arch nemesis, and the rest of the party is dealing with it, and he just has no idea.
I guess we're gonna find out if he fucks that up.
No.
If each box is like 5 feet by 5 feet, I'm pretty sure Enzo hears it.
Yeah. Even if we're like.
They might be right on the outer radius, so they're probably gonna hear something.
That's why
We're
I'm
gonna
like.
hear the thunderous boom of her ass cheeks.
That's why I'm like, if it's debatable on that, I'll have them roll like a perception check just to see.
Yeah, in a quiet tomb, I guess.
In a quiet tomb, it would be.
It is wrapping around hallways and stones and stuff. It's a pretty complicated. So I guess rolling makes sense.
Just to kind of see.
Yeah. Olga claps her cheeks right in front of him, causing thunder damage.
Power of her ass.
Booty.
I'll get some water while we're waiting.
Yep.
Let's see. It won't take 2 seconds. Still not back. I'm gonna use the restroom really quick too.
Okay. Okay, you're back. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Trees. Yeah. Nalina's also BRB. So.
Kisses, you're good.
Okay, I'm coming. Here I come.
Okay. I'll wait until she said no. All right.
Okay.
So. Yep. Okay. So.
Whew.
Olga makes the thunder sound. So, Olga, you do that. And with a
Do that.
and with a thunderous boom, it just echoes throughout the entire room. Let me replay my tunes. I might have to select battle music. Anyways, so you with a boom, it echoes throughout the entire dungeon, or it echoes throughout the entire crypt. Now it's definitely loud enough for Willie and Lulu to hear, as you hear that echoing down the hall. So Willie, Lulu, you both hear that, and as for Anais and Enzo, Enzo, I'm gonna have to have you roll a perception check.
Hold on.
Okie doke.
That's a 14. You're a little thunder. Maybe
Not,
it's for the best.
not enough.
Ooga.
So you hear all you hear is kind of rumblings kind of coming in that direction, but you just sort of naturally assume that that's just kind of the way this crypt is because it's old.
Yeah. like all he does is like stop when he hears that, and then probably just makes a joke about this place being old and about to come down our heads, and I'm gonna die.
No.
Maybe we'll see for the best. Maybe you guys can actually do something.
Yeah.
Willie, oh god. Willie hears the fucking boom and it's like, jumps up and looks at Lulu and looks down the path and he's like, shit. He looks down the other path, the one that Enzo went down. He looks at Lulu and he looks down the path that the thunder came from and he's like, well shit, that's clearly a call for help. He looks at Lulu and he says, do you think you could see if Enzo... Like, he looks down the path and he's like, would you be okay going down there just to see?
Lulu hurriedly nods, and like, so she's like,
Yeah, he's like,
yeah,
he's like, stay safe, stay hidden if you need to.
okay,
And he's immediately going down the other path like, oh, fuck.
okay. So you'll have to wait a turn for that. Because now it's Ogden and Jernell's turn. So they both, and I'm gonna assume you step back as...
So, for them, they do get to roll con saves. I'd love to just auto hit, but they had to roll a con save.
Cool. Let's roll.
At the very least, that was loud and sudden, so it's not gonna be completely, but damage or not, yeah.
Alright, where are my dice? There it is. I'm not gonna make that public. Gotta keep these special little rolls hidden.
You want to borrow my dice tower? It's a very nice dice tower, guys.
Oh yes. So 15 plus 3, 18. At least for Ogden. So Ogden's able to basically handle it. Oh, and Durnell definitely
Um,
handles it.
Oh yeah, he does.
Yep.
It's a natural 20.
Yep.
Wait, hang on. How do I know what my save is?
Should say in the spell description, I think.
Um. Sorry, I didn't put that info on. I should have, but I didn't put that info in my last Olga
Okay.
sheet. Is it like my spell casting thing plus modifier? Or
Let me just search up Thunderclap.
no, it doesn't say it on there.
It doesn't? It really doesn't?
No, it doesn't say. It just says they have to make a Constitution saving throw. But what is my, like? Is it? Would it be the charisma score? Would it be 10 plus a modifier?
I'm not quite sure what you're asking.
Oh, your
The
spell
number that they
save
have to beat.
DC.
Spell save DC, maybe?
Yeah, it would be your
Oh,
spell save.
there
DC.
it is.
Yeah.
DC. Okay. Okay, they had to beat 16. So yeah.
So, they're at Ogden and Durnell are basically able to kind of just swipe it back. As they both step out and are
They
now
weren't-
basically...
They weren't damaged by it,
They weren't damaged by it.
but
They heard it.
Can Puddles pull a fast one still, or do we have to roll for
What are you wanting to do?
initiative? She wants to do a fighting move. She
To
wants
who?
to hold person on Ogden.
Yep.
Yeah, because he looks like he's a hand-to-hand guy.
Yep, he's a hand-to-hand guy.
She's trying to keep him away from Olga.
Can I just see what hold person does for a second?
Mhm.
Humanoid, huh? Okay. Yeah. Okay, so is she wanting to do this immediately to Ogden?
Mm-hmm. She's trying to keep him away from everybody.
Okay.
Can I do something after this is done?
Sure, but you're gonna have to wait until
Yeah.
that round. So, did you roll for what you're gonna do? Does it require you to roll?
It requires you to roll.
Okay, let me see. Did I leave my dice in here? Or did I throw it? I think I threw it back into the bag. Here's me to roll. Okay.
Oh wait, maybe I'll hold person both of them.
Let's see. Choose a humanoid figure. The target must
No, I
succeed
can
at
do it
wisdom.
higher. Oops. If I do a higher spell level.
Yeah, on the third, you can target one additional if you use a third level spell slot.
No, I want these things still. Okay, I'll just do him.
Okay. Oh, hold on. Let me.
Where does it say what they have to beat?
God damn it! Stop going into the corner. Okay. 12. He's not very wise. 13.
Where does it say where he has to beat?
I think he has to build. He has to do your wisdom save DC. So he has to beat that. I think.
So I have 16.
So he doesn't beat that.
Okay. So, yeah. So she does hold person, and she also, as a bonus action, prepares a holy weapon. So in a bright blast of light, she touches her bow and arrow, and it becomes imbued with holy magic.
Okay.
And she just has it at the ready.
So Durnell and Ogden walk out, and the first thing that you sort of notice is, again, that is not Durnell's staff. It kind of looks like a weird oar sort of looking staff with like an oar's head, but the details on the oar's head kind of look like a weird, horrific looking humanoid mouth with its mouth, or humanoid face with its mouth open. And outside of the mouth is like a green tether that is attached to Ogden and is kind of covering Ogden in sort of a green light, essentially. but you don't necessarily have to have time to think about what's going on with the ore that Dernell is holding, because immediately you cast Hold Person and bind Ogden basically there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is annoying.
Extreme baby leashed.
No, Ogden. Yeah, he's not 2 leashes. Ogden just has the 1 leash. But yep, but he. Oh, well, I guess you're counting the Hold Person as a leash. But anyways, But yeah, Ogden's like, well, this is annoying.
May I?
Okay.
So Will doesn't know how far this path goes.
So you-
Okay, now he do. He sees it there. Okay. Could I? So can I see? I can see them from here.
Mhm. You can see them, and you see Ogden being held by 2 different colored lights, one with the green and with another layer of what you assume is holy magic. You're a paladin, so you know enough that that's Hold Person. So Ogden is being held while also being tethered by Dernell.
Okay, and there's space behind them because it's a
There-
path behind them.
Mm-hmm. There's a room behind them.
I have 1 4th level slot left. Could I dimension door to go right behind them?
How many spell slots do you have left?
I have 1. It's a 4th level spell, so I would basically be out of 4th level spells with this, but
Okay.
I don't see a use for Psychic Lance anytime soon, and this feels very important to get like a combat upper hand.
Okay. So where are you wanting to do it? Right here?
I want to be like close enough that basically Willie could hold his sword to the back of Dernell.
Yep. So go ahead and cast that.
Teleports behind you. Nothing personal, kid. Yeah, no, I cast it, and I am going wee.
So Dernell is looking rather annoyed as he then sort of, he holds the ore staff with both hands and sort of does a little bit of a twisting motion as the Hold Person is dispelled. Thanks a lot there, buddy. Yeah, thank me later, asshole.
Puddles is staring in alarm.
Oh. It's you again.
We should have killed you when we had the chance.
Oh.
So do you say that out loud?
Yeah.
So, Ogden looks back and is like, didn't see you before.
Wait, real quick. So Ogden turned his back to Olga?
Oh no, he kind of, he kind of slightly turns his head.
So he's trying to look at both of them at once.
Kinda.
Listen. If they are talking and they are averting their gaze, she is shooting.
Well, only Ogden is. Dernell is still keeping his eye on you.
There's 2 of them.
So they have time to talk, they have time to get shot. This is my logic.
But, Dernell notices and is just sort of like, look, we're leaving.
You
Alright.
don't get to leave after what you did here.
And Dernell just kind of looks annoyed. Really? For these guys?
We were resting in goddamn peace, and you sent them to oblivion.
Oh, we gave them an out. You mean you gave them the out, Ogden? I kept telling you not to do it. But you always were so trigger happy. And Ogden just sort of with a sort of sick smile, just sort of shrugs. And Durnell, again, just looking annoyed.
Puddles aims her weapons at them, but doesn't.
Olga has
Oh,
rolled an
no,
18.
Yeah, Olga has
Yeah,
already
like,
attacked.
Yep, already
Yeah,
attacked.
if they are talking, they're getting shot.
Okay, so you rolled an 18.
I'm in adrenaline mode. My hands are cold. My body's like
Let's see.
fight or flight.
18, right?
Oh no, are you okay?
You okay?
Oh, I'm just ready for the fight.
Yep. So yep, that does take it, but you know that does shoot. Who do you shoot at? Is it Durnell or Ogden?
I think she wants to shoot at Ogden. No, Durnell.
You're shooting Durnell.
The one who broke the spell with ease.
Yeah.
So you shoot, and instead, the bolt, instead of flying towards Durnell, flies into the mouth of the ore and disappears.
That staff sucks.
Oh, that staff is gonna be a fucking problem, isn't it?
The staff can eat can eat Eldritch Blast?
You
I
were
think
shooting
it can eat
Eldritch
all
Blast?
magic,
Or
it
were
just-
you just... I thought you were shooting with your crossbow.
No, she prefers Eldritch Blast. She just uses her crossbow as a focus.
Okay. So, okay. Sorry. Did not know that. Did not know that.
Sorry, I thought that was I've pretty much exclusively used Eldritch Blast, so
Well, to be fair, you have two methods of shoot.
sorry. Well, like I say, I pretty much exclusively use Eldritch Blast, so I thought that was... I'm seriously, I'm not just changing my mind. This was what I intended.
Okay. So, yep, you do shoot Durnell. And this has now turned into a bit of a fight, I guess. In the intermeeting time, Lulu has finally made it towards Enzo and Anais. Lulu, the first thing, as she's just sort of panting and panicking, and the only thing she's able to sort of blurb out are, the others need help, follow.
Enzo will follow. And immediately turns around. Who the fuck cares what else was down that way? Time to go. We'll see you guys in like 5 turns, probably.
Yep, so, yep, you are.
Damn it.
So you're doing that. Okay,
And the game begins.
roll initiative.
Roll initiative.
Whee!
Also, she only did like 5 damage, so
So for what I'm about to do, I'm gonna
Oh,
have
I
to.
only have a 3.
Gonna have to
I rolled
quickly-
really low.
I'm gonna have to quickly just shut off the screen for just a moment.
Habs. What? You can wait till 3. It won't kill you.
Is he really just? Oh, he's just begging for.
They ate a late breakfast. They can have a normal time for their lunch. They don't need an early lunch.
They're starving! They're starving! Mother, I am skin and bones, mother!
He probably thinks so. I have accidentally
Mother,
spilled their
please.
food before, and he ate a week's
Mother,
worth of
please!
food.
A crumb for poor Hobbs and or Calvin. A crumb!
Hobbs has eaten a week's worth of food before and then begged for dinner.
Oh, the little bastard! Buster
So,
Jones over
speaking
here,
of-
goddamn.
Speaking of asshole cats, Nemo, since I'm at my parents, I could hear him just screaming outside because my sister and dad were talking. And he was just like, nobody's paying attention to me. Like his voice was cracking from how hard he was screaming. So now I have him in here and he's very happy and he keeps giving me kisses.
Oh, baby! Please send pictures. I love seeing kitties.
Okay.
He's like lashing his tail at me right now. He's that annoyed.
Mother, how dare you not feed me? I am skin and bone. I am withering away as we speak. You are a heartless and cruel mistress.
They're making fun of you, Hobbs.
We're not making fun of Hobbs. We are on Hobbs' side. We
Yeah, Hob, don't you see him? Don't you see his little tum tum? It is empty.
Okay.
Are you
So let me
starving
see.
boy?
+2. Okay. So one. Okay, one roll. 1d20. D20 +2. Okay. Yep. Yep. That's not good for Ogden.
What do we add again to our roll?
Dex.
Dex.
And for let's see what the druids gets.
I set the
also
picks in
got a
general.
6. Let's see.
Oh, a little beast. The last one.
Sugar.
Yar, look
Who
at
knows
that
what the
beautiful
phone-
little baby. Look at that beautiful little baby.
This little baby is actually really gorgeous.
All right. So let's see.
Oh.
So I guess okay. What did Enzo roll for? Well, no, Enzo still has to get there.
Yeah. I ain't there yet.
I mean, Enzo could still roll so that he has his
Yeah.
when he moves,
Yep.
I'm
his
down for
movement rolls.
Yep. So go ahead and roll just in case when you do get there.
Like right now, he's just spending his turns of running.
What did you just roll?
1 second.
Did,
So.
did you roll
Yeah.
a 2?
No. I rolled a 1.
Oh no!
Oh no!
+3 makes 4.
And so, okay, 4.
We'll just say it's because he's not there yet.
He's not there yet. He is far away.
Yeah, but when I get there, I'm still going end of the turn, baby.
That's what you get for being late.
Yeah.
Late
This
to the
gives you more
party.
time to maybe not kill Drenell and Ogden, because when Enzo gets there, bye bye.
The fucking Mario. Bye bye.
Bye bye, gay little shit.
So long, Gay Ogden.
Okay, so I guess Olga is the first one to go.
Oh lordy, I'm never ready to go first. Which do you want to do? Hang on, wait.
Did her
So,
Eldritch Blast
the-
before hurt him?
Excuse me. It does. So roll damage.
Yeah, I don't hurt him for like 5, so
So it does do something.
yeah, it's not completely worthless. I think. Yeah, I think right now Olga's priority is getting away, so I'm not gonna summon my guy yet. So I'm going to shoot Ogden this time with Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
So let me roll. $18?
18.
Does that hit?
Yes, that does hit.
Ooh, okay. So that's 8d10. Oh, this time I'm doing some damage. I did 14 damage.
14 damage? Hmm.
Yeah. And she's going to use her bonus action to I think I'm going to have her Misty Step backwards.
This is it backwards? To where?
Yeah. Bring her down to like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, all the way to here. Okay.
Yeah, she wants to back the fuck up. And
She's getting the
now
fuck out
that
of there.
now that she's Misty stepped, she's in winter form. Ogden, let's see, hang on, let me look up the spell. So this happens when she's Misty stepped because she's Eladrin. Here it is. Ogden has to do a wisdom saving throw or become afraid.
Wisdom saving throw, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's yours. Okay. I threw mine into the bag again. Come on. Let's get out of the tower. 18 plus, and that's a wisdom saving throw, you said?
Yeah, wisdom.
18 plus 19.
Yeah, he beat it, so oh well.
Yep, Ogden's just he's just looking at you with a smile.
She didn't do it on purpose. It's just something that'll happen. She still hit him,
Yep.
so she's smiling too. No, actually, she's not smiling because she's winter.
She's winter, so she's icy.
Her expression's unreadable.
Yep, so Durnell is up. Okay, let's see. Okay. What will you do? Ooh, that's a fun one.
Mm.
Okay, so he's going to go ahead and spend this turn casting. He's going to cast Summon Undead.
Whoa! Oh no!
So he kind of stomps the staff into the ground, and from the oar's face glows, and more of a green fog sort of comes out, and from that green fog, a spirit appears. A spirit that looks like a Hell Rider.
Oh.
So I'm going to go ahead and make this guy right here.
You summoned a Hell Rider for us to fight?
Or at least a ghost that looks like a Hell Rider.
Is there some kind of something I could roll to make sure to tell if I know if it's an actual Hell Rider or?
I guess history check.
History. Okay. Oh no, that's just a 6.
Yep.
It's just 6.
It's a 6.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it sure looks like a ghost to you.
Well, what you said was Hell Rider. We know it's a Hell Rider.
You know it looks like a Hell Rider, but you sure just don't know.
For sure.
The fact that that's in the wrong chat. Oh, unless you're in that emote is you adding him a fucking turn order.
No, I'm just dumb. I only
to be
realized I
fair-
posted it in the chat right after.
Well, I'll go ahead and I'll do the roll for the ghost.
I added him. There he is.
Amazing.
He's 8.
But he's before Ogden? Before Ogden. And Puddles. Fuck.
Yep.
Puddles is on the ceiling. Nobody can get to her.
There, I fixed it.
Good luck reaching Puddles from the ceiling.
Good luck, fuckers. Oh wait, it's Willie's turn, isn't it?
Yep, it is.
Look at
Willie's
that, he
turn.
disappeared from my chat and into yours.
Okay. I mean, I know what Willie's gonna do. I want to cast Command on Durnell.
Okay.
He has to succeed Wisdom against my 15. So he has a good chance of getting higher, but I'm praying to God I get lucky.
Yep.
Is that a 1?
That's a 1. So,
Yes! Okay! So I speak a one-word command to a creature I see within range. I point at him, and there's a list of like typical commands that have like a set way that they go, and I'm gonna use one of them. Drop. The target drops whatever it is holding, and then ends its turn. Drop that fucking staff, you son of a bitch. Drop it. Drop it. If we're gonna be treating Ogden like a dog, how about you too, bitch?
Okay. Durnell drops the staff. And it lands to his feet. Like he just sort of holds out his hand and just drops it. It just sort of lands at his feet. Okay. Anything else?
He's gonna look at Puddles and just say, like, he doesn't know if she has any way to do it. He's just gonna say,
he doesn't have to
and
say
this is
a
what he's
thing.
asked.
He does, like, she is tensed up, ready to jump for it.
Yeah, he was gonna say, like, grab it.
Like, he doesn't even have to say that. In fact, I'd rather she's like, don't say a thing, because she's like kind of behind them and they're all over, but she's in her froggy about to jump pose.
I think he would see her, and be about to talk, but see how she's already ready and just immediately look away. Like, I hope no one saw me give her away.
Okay. So the next person's turn order is the ghost. So that hellridery looking ghost looks over at well, since Durnell can't necessarily command it, I guess I have to make it random, don't I?
Yeah, that makes sense.
He's currently not holding on to the staff. Okay, so, alright, the ghost goes after Willie. So the ghost flies over to Willie. You see the image of the Hellrider ghost just sort of looking at you with eyes glowing a piercing sort of white glow. Let's see. Oh, hi, Hobbs.
Oh, they're starved.
They're starving, for sure.
They're
Sure.
so hungry.
Hey, big boy. Hey. Here. Mwah. Give you love sandwich. There you go. Mwah.
Doting dad.
I am. My voice. Let's see. What will he do? He's going to go ahead and now you must succeed a Constitution saving throw. So go ahead and roll me a con save.
Hey, Bay! Okay. I need to make sure that I see what is my Constitution bonus. Oh, it's a 1! Yeah! I rolled a 2!
Oh no!
That's a 3!
Congrats! You're poisoned.
Ah!
Because-
Really? We have to do this right before I level up, Dermis.
Yeah.
You
Gotta get-
fucking son of a bitch!
Hey, this is
You
good
fucking
initiative.
Ghost-
This is good
bastard!
initiative, I guess.
The ghost has a. I'm sorry, festering aura.
Why
Fuck
couldn't he
off,
go
I
after
hate this.
me?
Like, dude. That
So-
ghost got his feet out. That's why it's like that.
Yo, put those grippers away!
So.
God, I hate that joke. I hate that meme. Continue.
So, anyways, how being poisoned works. That means now you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. And let's see, does it do damage? No, you just get the poisoned condition. So you are feeling just a little bit wobbly and sick, just kind of being near this thing.
Am I gonna have to put them in timeout?
You might have to put them in the bathroom.
Okay, I'll be right
My
back. guys.
goodness. The boys are being naughty.
The boys are being naughty.
It's not my turn next, is it?
So let's see. Round it down. So let's see things spell level.
While we
Alright.
have this little break for the naughty boys to be put in timeout,
Mhm.
I want everyone to look at my boyfriend's cat in general. While he was washing dishes one time, his cat put like the tip of his tail into the like water-filled sink without even noticing that he had done that. So his stupid little tail was half wet and it looked so dumb.
Oh, little rat tail.
That's so fucking funny.
Little rat
It looked like half rat.
tail. Okay.
They got a treat for their bad behavior because of my bad mom.
Anyways, so he's gonna go ahead and attack. By the way, so what's your AC again for Willy?
My AC, hold on, is 16.
Okay, cool. 16. Okay.
Yeah.
16 plus 3. 3. So that first one is only a 14, so it misses. Oh, gotta make it past the gates. There you go. That one also misses. Didn't come out the gates. Come on, get out the gates. There you go. That one was a 20, though. So that one does hit. So let's see, the spell slashing damage. Oh, and you're already poisoned. Okay, so not only, okay, oof. Okay, so after I'm done doing damage, so let's see. This time, the damage I will definitely let you see. 1d6 plus 3 plus 2. 7. So you receive 7 as the ghost sort of just takes its gauntleted hand and just sort of slashes at you. And roll me a con save again, since you are also poisoned.
Oh no! That's an 8.
You're now paralyzed.
Oh my gosh! Willie!
Not so fun, is it?
No, it isn't.
Anyways, that's all the ghosts can do. Puddles, you're next.
She's trying to jump over to grab the staff and flee.
Okay, go ahead and roll. And let's see, to grab the staff. If you're you leaping down from the ceiling?
Yeah, she's like up high.
Okay, I would say that's acrobatics then.
Okay. Please. No. 8, 9, 10. Only 11.
Only 11.
Oh, I used your dice. Can I use my dice?
Sure. Go ahead and I was gonna say, Old Purple would be against you.
Oh no. Yeah, that's. Oh, it didn't go past the gate actually. I just moved it. I didn't see what it was. There we go. Okay, so mine likes me more. So 16 plus 3. So 16, 17, 18, 19.
16 plus 3?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So you are
Damn,
able to...
dice doesn't like me.
So yeah, you are able to kind of jump, like, in front of Durnell and just kind of grab the staff. However... you also have to roll for me a con save.
Okay. 13 plus 3 is 16.
16?
Uh-huh.
You are able...
Poison? Because I'm immune to poison.
Oh, it's not poison you're feeling from that thing. You are able to hold it, but you're barely able to kind of hold on to it as you are... your hands kind of shake, you're kind of feeling like a sick, festering sort of thing coming from this. Like, it is... you feel like this is a staff you're not supposed to be holding.
She's gonna keep booking it. Like, her whole thing is just to get it as far away from that guy as possible. Hit him
Well,
with it. She
you've
can
already...
barely hold it.
Well, you will have to run after your turn, because you just used an action.
Oh, you can't use up the rest of your movement if you didn't.
Well, let's see. What's your run speed actually?
Run speed is like 25. I thought.
Okay, so you can at least run. You can run to like say 5, 10, 15, 20 to here. You can run to here. So.
She's
I mean,
looking over at
obviously
Olga.
DM rules. I was just under the impression
she's-
you could use up.
She's looking at Olga and
she used an action, and I guess a reaction could be a move, or like a bonus action to move.
She's looking at Olga as she runs for her, and she's like, "Help, Willie!"
Speaking of
Her
which,
knuckles crack.
it's Ogden's turn. So Ogden kind of just moves to the paralyzed Willie.
Willie is scared. He still grins though, like, hey, you flatter me, but I've got a big guy at home.
So Ogden sort of, with the paralyzed Willie, just sort of grabs Willie by the neck, kind of holds him and drags him to the front while holding him. And while holding the axe, and while taking the axe to his neck, He sort of looks to Puddles and just sort of like, okay, enough playing around there, little fella. Now go ahead. Now come on and bring back the stick, and I won't have to splatter your friend here.
Ah!
Puddles, you have the baby leash.
She doesn't know how to use this. I mean, is there something you roll to try to figure out how to use a staff?
Figure it out. I'm kidding, I love you. So Ogden is just kind of pressing the axe close to Willie's neck.
Is that his turn, or do I have? Is my turn? Am I like getting a bonus?
Oh
turn
yeah,
now?
he used his action. So the next one is Enzo.
I would like to stroll down.
I will say, okay, just to get you to hear. You are at the hallway, and you do hear commotion kind of going on.
I'm a runner, I'm a track star, but 6 seconds only lasts long.
Motherfucker, can't you dash? You're not even attacking. Use your bonus action to dash.
Do you use dash?
Fucker.
I will use dash actually as I hear a commotion.
Okay. So I will say that hurries you up into the room. So Enzo, you finally make it to the room as you see Ogden holding Willie by the, holding Willie from behind and with his axe right to Willie's neck. As you, with Puddles holding a weird ore staff and Durnell with a ghost behind him.
Give me the ore staff, I'll smack him with it. Yeah, Enzo gets in there just in time to see his shitty theory come to life, and obvious rage on his face. He's so fucking pissed off. But yeah, I think all he can do is just like growl out at Ogden, like put him down, while getting his vicious quarterstaff out.
Yep. Olga, it's your turn.
Well, Kit, I want her to move closer.
You want her to move closer?
Is this wise?
I don't know. Do you think so?
I think. You know what? I think she's gonna chance it. She moves,
So the
3 spaces.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
And another Olga appears behind him and shoots shoots him in the back of the head.
Teleports behind you.
I'll say so. Another one.
This Olga is Autumn.
Hold on. Let me just.
Her hair is up in pigtails. Fluffy pigtails.
Oh, she's so cute when she murders.
Let me just go ahead and. Here, I'll do a fun thing. Nope. I'll just make this one a different hue. There you go. That's a difference enough one. It's purple.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so where do you want me to put purple Olga?
Right behind Ogden.
Like right in the square behind him, or right in the square
Sure.
where he is?
Probably in the square right behind him, and she shoots him in the back of the head. Does a 29 hit?
I guess a 29 does hit plus bonuses.
Hell yeah. So that's a 12.
12
And
damage?
she did aim for the head, too, to try and fuck him up somehow.
I mean, that is true. But This is Ogden.
So he extra dies.
No. Okay.
How high is he holding Willie?
He's kind of just holding him up so that, his neck is just kind of up to, like, just enough to where he can hold the axe just kind of right up with his neck. Willie and Ogden are kind of about the same size, so he kind of has to lift Willie up kind of by his toes in order to do it.
Okay. I was thinking she front Olga could aim for his leg, but she's not shooting.
Okay, but you do
what
12.
else? Because that.
You do 12 damage with the crossbow.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. It does. You do shoot, and it does kind of hit Ogden in the back of the head. But Ogden seems rather unfazed by it. That's
okay with her. She's whittling him down, and she will not stop.
Well, I mean, actually, let's see if this is going to keep concentration. Nope. So that is actually kind of enough, although it does shoot him and it doesn't kill him. It is kind of enough for him to let go of Willie.
Ah!
So Willie drops down to his knees and he is freed.
Yeah, Willie's like.
In that case, so her echo's attack can count as an extra attack from her. So does that mean, like, after that, Olga can do her main attack?
I guess you could.
Yay, Olga. Once he drops, Olga shoots too with her Eldritch Blast.
You mean original Olga?
Yeah,
Or-
original Olga.
Okay.
Her Echo Fight already shot.
Okay. So go ahead and shoot.
At a nat 20.
Oh!
Okay. Do your bonuses.
So is it doubled or do I get to roll again?
It's doubled.
Okay, so that means 16 damage.
Okay. Alright. So you do that, and you shoot him again. Burns him, but his flesh is just kind of, he's still up, and he's looking angry.
He got cartoon singed. The top of his head is all gray now.
Well, no, he's bald. So there's nothing. Actually, yeah, if you want
Top of
to.
his head.
Alright.
Like his head and like I was just making a joke about how cartoons are like that. They
Yeah,
make
yeah.
the gray.
Yeah. Alright. Who's next? Durnell. Okay. Let's see what he can do. Oh, that's a fun one. What's hallucinatory terrain?
Oh no.
That sounds terrifying.
Oh, that's not so fun. I could be a real dick right now.
Oh no. It's up to you. What do you think he would do in this situation, I guess?
Let's see, how far away does the thing need to be? 60 feet? Yep. So Durnell sort of, he gets up and he just sort of looks at you. Again, bored. But he just sort of holds out his finger. It glows kind of a disgusting green. And as his eyes equally kind of grow...
Who is he looking at?
Hmm?
Who is he looking at?
He's pointing his finger at Olga.
Oh.
So do you know what the spell Finger of Death is? So he's going to point Finger of Death. Olga, you have to make a Constitution saving throw.
What's that? What's that, Yaru?
Why wouldn't I wink? Finger of death.
This is one type of fingering you might not like.
Where's
we'll
my
see.
con? Okay. I actually rolled pretty good. I know bad roll's coming at worst time because I keep rolling good right now. I got 22.
Mm. Okay, well this still does half, unfortunately.
Half is better than the whole.
Especially with how much damage this thing does.
Dang.
So 33.
Should we even be fighting him?
So, yep,
Probably.
you, as he zaps you with the green energy from his finger, you immediately begin to feel very sick. Almost kind of like whatever life is in you is kind of draining away just a little bit. So, there you go.
Damn.
Still alive, but that's a chunk. So he uses that, and, he just sort of looks to you and is just sort of like, you can go ahead and keep doing this. You can keep trying your luck. Or you could just let us walk. Your choice. Okay, but he says that, and it's Willie's turn.
How do I break paralysis?
Another con save.
Oh no! That's a 17!
Let's see. 16. Okay, yeah, that is enough to get out of paralysis. But you
Thank
are
God.
still poisoned.
We need to
Okay, but I
close.
can move, I can do a thing, I can do something, anything.
Though you will have disadvantage on it because you're poisoned.
Okay. Is Dernell close?
He's pretty close to you. At least 5 feet. And Ogden's just right behind you. As well as the ghost.
Okay. Oh gosh. Okay. Okay, I will, pardon. Sorry, I was interrupted.
Rot druids, man. They get both the benefits of the druid spell list and the necromancer spell list.
I want... Okay, hold on. I'm gonna check a spell description real fast.
Sure.
shoot, I can't do that. That would hurt literally everyone in the room. Okay. Great.
Great.
Great. Oh god. Okay, let me see if there's anything at all that I can do to help everyone else, because I'm weak, and as much as I want to just stab this bitch in the ankle, I mean, I am on the ground. Could I stab him in the ankle?
You could stab Ogden in the ankle.
No! It's not the same!
Shrug.
Ogden, though. Wait. I could fall back on old reliable.
Are you gonna?
Could again, I feel like Darnell has a high enough wisdom that this is a very risky play, but if he fails the wisdom save, hideous laughter would be very funny.
You could try.
I want to cast hideous laughter on Big Loser.
Okay. What's the save for that again? What does he have to go above?
He has to go above a 15. That was a gasp. Was that a good gasp?
Well, you did make it out of the gate, so I do have to follow by the rule.
Is another nat one?
It is a nat 1, and it is 6. So... Yep, Darnell does start laughing after you cast it. How much damage does he get for the hideous laughter?
So it is not damage, it is, you have fallen prone, becoming incapacitated, and unable to stand up for the duration.
Okay, so he is just...
So he is very vulnerable.
He is laughing. Okay. So Darnell kind of falls to the ground. He is laughing, just sort of like, God damn it! And yep, he is laughing, and it's just sort of... Ogden just sort of goes, God damn it, the one time. Well, you try using Finger of Death without being tired, you asshole! And Ogden's just sort of like, God damn it. Okay, is that all you're gonna do? Or is Willie gonna do any quip that he wants to do?
Willie is just gonna look at Enzo with this look of like basically, get over here and beat the shit out of this laughing idiot.
I can't, it's not my turn yet.
Okay, it's not my turn yet.
Yeah, but when it's his turn?
Like 2 turns away.
Yep. But before that, it's the ghost's turn. So the ghost sort of floats over to you, Willie.
Willie's like, oh great, yay, I love it.
He's just in the thick of it, unfortunately.
Yep. Well, that ghost is gonna do old reliable and is gonna start slashing with its armored hands again. That one misses. That one also misses. That one also misses. Yeah, your tower seems to be against me. Okay, but
Willie keeps rolling out of the way. He's like,
okay, but yep.
Aw. That's a cute Enzo.
Let's see. Let's see this hit. Yeah, because Durnell likely have to keep making the save until it breaks. Okay, but it takes if it's triggered by damage, he has advantage. Okay, cool. That's cool. Forgot to update it. Oh no, my turn.
It's no my turn.
Okay, not my turn. Speaking of turns, now that the ghost pretty well just screwed up his, Puddles.
What can Puddles do? She's holding a big evil staff.
By the way, you're gonna have to roll a con save again since you're still holding on to the staff.
Oh, great.
Give me the staff. Ow, I'll whack him
I
with it.
didn't go past the gate. Come here. This keeps going in the corner.
You might want to lean the tower a little bit. Lean it back.
There it came out. Oh, that's a natural 20.
Okay. You're still holding together, but it still feels just nasty to hold this thing.
I hate this, 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 I hate this. What do I do with this?
Oh, what do you do with it? What do you do? Because, by the way, you do see Enzo to your left. He has finally entered into the room. He's about 5 feet away from you.
I mean, it's evil, though. It could mess with him.
I have high constitution, I think. Wait.
I mean, is he asking her for it? She's sitting there holding it, asking out loud, what do I do with this?
Oh, does Puddles just turn to him and just go, what the fuck do I do with this?
She's asking anybody. She's like staring at the staff, not looking at anybody specifically.
Oh, she's just asking, just out of the blue, just like,
Right.
what the hell do I do with this?
If he's asking her, he will like hold his hand out to take it.
So as you're just asking us out into the wide open,
Right.
you see Enzo just sort of like, he's just extending his hand, just like, you can hand it to me.
Okay, she looks at him, she's like, this thing feels evil, just so you know.
Yeah.
Is he
Okay.
still...
Yeah, and she's like,
He says, give it to me.
he's no, yeah.
Okay, so she
Enzo
does
just
that.
nods.
She gives it to him then.
It's okay. She tosses it to you. Enzo, make a con save.
Is that her whole
Oh,
turn?
con save.
Yep, Constitution save.
I love the frowny face on it.
Frowny face. Icky. Icky.
Oh, so I got an 11.
Okay, cool.
Oh, yeah, he said that.
Okay.
Is that my whole turn, by the way? Is that all I got to do? Was pass the
You do.
staff?
Well, throwing would be more of a bonus action sort of thing. So you do have another action you could do.
It might be having to react to Enzo here in a minute.
Especially since Enzo just took 45 damage.
I took what?
88.
I fucked up. No, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I still have hit points. It's fine. Don't worry about me. Don't do anything. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
So,
it's
anyways,
I mean,
as
how
they're
is he
set.
looking?
I have 24 damage left. It's fine.
I could kill him in one more turn.
Yep.
I
So.
can do it. No, I got this. I got
So,
this. I got this.
yep,
I got this.
as you hold Enzo, as you hold onto the oar, you do begin to feel this thing just sort of immediately just start to drain you. Like it is draining you and hurting you. So yes, you take 45 points of necrotic damage.
Dang.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, can we destroy it? Is that physically possible? I feel like it'd explode and destroy us.
You could certainly try.
Call it a name. Make it ashamed of itself. So, So Enzo looks bad, right?
Oh yeah. You
Who
can...
looks worse right now, Enzo or Willie?
Let's see.
Probably Enzo. Enzo, what's your HP looking?
I look like 24 out of 69 hit points.
You lost like 2
Yeah, go for Enzo. Go for Enzo. Go for
Not-
Enzo.
Not nice.
Puddles.
Mm. Don't
Puddles
worry.
hops over.
Hops over.
Eat it.
So
Oh,
hop, hop,
she's-
hop, hop, hop.
I'm sorry, Enzo. She's gonna smack the staff out of your hand.
No, fuck you. No, I will contest that.
Okay.
That's actually not happening.
Okay,
That's fine.
so
That's her impulse, though. Sorry, it's a knee-jerk reaction.
So I guess competing strength checks.
Oh, she'll lose to that. Ah, it's got stuck again.
Lean the tower back just a bit.
I am gonna ask because she already used her action to hand it over.
Just enough.
And I used my reaction to take it. So like I am gonna ask like
Sure.
how
I mean, if he says something, maybe she'll stop. Does he say something when she's going over to him?
And she's raising her
With-
hand, about to
with
look like she's about to
intentions?
smack it out.
I mean he will just say like I'm fine.
That's not enough.
Okay, cool.
I'm asking from a player, from like not like a meta thing though, because like I accepted this and I did my turn and like I got the staff, so like
So okay, so are
I mean,
you?
this is
So
all
you're trying
still Puddles'
turn.
round.
Yeah.
It is okay. So yeah, I guess.
which is why I'm asking where the action that she can get to then decide to take it back comes from.
Well, I thought
You
it was a
pers-
bonus action to toss him the staff,
It's a
and now
bonus.
she's using her actual action
to bash
to
it
go
out of
over
his
to
hands.
That-
him.
To go over.
Okay,
to him.
that is
Okay.
the answer to my question.
Okay, cool. Okay,
Yeah,
cool. So that is
yeah.
what you can do.
God, I'm so mad because my impulse as a player would be she should heal him, but her impulse is
Smack
this
it out
thing
of his
just
hand.
hurt him, so she wants to smack it out of his hand.
Okay.
There is a solution here, and it's lift the staff over your head so she can't fucking reach it.
That's true.
That's true, actually.
Well,
But also, I got a 20 for strength, if that's what we're doing.
yep. So he's holding on to that staff tight.
Yeah, she only got a 17.
8 or 16 since
Yeah.
you're negative. So yep, she's not
Okay.
strong enough.
No, she's holding
We
on to
rolled the
staff
same,
too.
though, matchies.
Yeah, she's-
I just have a +3.
She's looking at him so mad. She's like, "It's hurting you."
I'm fine.
Speaking of hurting, Ogden, it's his turn, and he's a little pissed.
Okay, gotta pee again. I'm drinking too much water.
So, for once, since he hasn't done it yet, he's gonna go ahead and just activate his rage as a bonus action. So you see him sort of just glow, just sort of a red, and his eyes are just looking just wide and smiling and feral and ready. So, well, frick, what a barbarian is he? A barbarian that's been in the depths of hell for quite some time. So let's see what he has. Oh, he can make 2 great axe attacks. That's lovely. I'm gonna go ahead and have him do that to Willie, since Willie's the closest thing.
Everybody hates Willie!
And that means since he's in a rage, that means he has reckless attack. Oh.
What if he didn't, though? What if?
What if? If only. If only Ogden gave a fuck. Okay, the first one misses. That one didn't. In fact, that one was a critical. So... Okay, so that means... Oh! That means he also got a brutal critical.
No.
Okay, so 1d20. Okay, no, he doesn't get a d20 attack. As I'm not that much of a shit. But, okay, he's using his great axe. And he's on a hit. 1d12. Okay. Oh. And that means he also rolls an additional damage die. Which means that's 1d.
What do you mean? He rolls an additional damage. Willie is on the floor.
He has.
He's dying. You just stop. He's already dead. You're beating the dead horse.
Sorry. Well, he whiffed that one, but that's a he gets a damage of 10. Well, okay. Well, it would be.
You're hurting my boyfriend. Look
18.
at him. He's sobbing. He's weeping on the floor. Stop this.
So let's see. It would be 18 since it's double since it's a critical. So 19. You take 19 damage.
Oh, okay. That's not that bad. That's not that bad.
But you.
I mean, it's awful, but.
So yeah, you try to.
What did I miss?
So you try swiping, but he misses, but he kind of takes that opportunity as you duck down to just kind of overhead, just sort of smash down with the axe, and it goes straight into your shoulder.
Oh no!
How you feeling now, Willie?
About 29 out of 69 HP.
By the
Feeling
way,
better than me.
roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh god.
Wisdom?
Intimidating presence.
Oh, Baba Booey! I have a -1 in wisdom.
Oh no.
Oh, that's a 7.
So that means now you are frightened by him. You gain the frightened condition.
Yeah, Willie is pretty fucking frightened right now. He's just like, okay, like he's having a panic attack.
That means now you will not willingly go closer to Ogden. You just see
Yeah,
him.
he's probably scrambling away. He's fucking scared. He's scared he's gonna fucking die.
Yeah. So, and that is the end of his turn. Enzo. What you see Ogden just sort of smiling with that blood-happy, kill-crazy look of his, with his axe dripping with the black blood of your compatriot kind of right there, as he looks like he's about to just go into big old happy time. And you know what happens when Ogden goes into big happy time.
Finally, it's my turn.
Yep.
Naru, I know your pain. Every single other fucking combat encounter.
God damn it.
God damn it.
But yeah, so like, Enzo is gonna fucking run up on him and like get between Willie and Ogden specifically.
Okay, so
If
let's
he
see.
can.
1, 5, 10, 15, 20. If you could if you used like a dash or something.
No, I have. Hold on, let me find my.
Though I think a monk.
I have
has something.
walking speed 45 feet.
Oh yeah, you could just run right up to
Yeah,
in
yeah.
between them.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, so you are just right in
I know, I
between.
know.
You go right in between Willie and Ogden, as you see Ogden with that black splattered blood all over him and dripping from his axe, just sort of smiling as he's just sort of like, "Oh, hey there. Want to join in? I was just about to get to the good part."
Oh god. Enzo fucking glaring Ogden down, murdered rage in his eyes. He's done it before, he's ready to do it again. And
By the way,
then-
should tell you, since he used reckless attack, that means you have advantage on attack rolls until the start of his next turn.
I have advantage on attack rolls? Oh wow.
So, just to let you know, I just thought you would want that
Oh.
information.
It's a real shame it comes now, because what Enzo is going to do is he is going to throw the ore staff at Darnell, and he's just going to hiss at both of them to get the fuck out.
Oh.
So, okay. So you throw the ore staff at Durnell, and Durnell grabs it. Wait, what?
Please tell me it smacked him in the face, all since he's laying down and everything.
I do hope it smacked him in the face, but
Well,
Just a
all
little,
right.
as a treat.
All right. Well, okay. Yeah, he is. So I guess he wouldn't. Yeah, he wouldn't be able to grab it. But you do throw the staff, the ore staff, by him, and he's just sort of looking. He's like, "Wait, what?"
Enzo glares and says, "You're getting what you fucking wanted, so take it and get the fuck out."
So, yeah, they both just sort of look at each other. And Ogden just sort of looks over at Durnell, and he's just sort of like, "So he's clearly fucking with us, right?"
Enzo fucking huffs and says, "If you want me to kill you, Ogden, I've done it once and I can fucking do it again. But get the fuck out."
Well, I would, but I can't pick up the staff. And neither can he at the moment. Maybe if
Uh.
your buddy would just turn off the laughter a little bit, we might be able to do that.
Eat shit and die, you fucking asshole!
Oh. Doesn't he have to roll saving throws to
Well, Durnell?
get out of laughter? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's see if he makes it.
My tower doesn't like you.
We'll see if he No, it doesn't.
Is he still laughing?
Yep, he's still laughing.
Willie just glares, and he's not looking at Ogden. He's still frightened of Ogden, but he's glaring at her like, you could always leave it behind.
Yeah, sorry, I can't really do that.
You could.
Okay.
Enzo looks down at Willie and says, "If you can turn it off, turn it off."
This.
Willie!
Oh, for Pete's sake, just do what he says.
Shut the fuck up, Ogden!
Willie does as he says. He does not look happy about it at all.
So,
Okay. It's not happy either.
so Durnell, he is freed from it. And he gets up. Ah, fucking my throat. Okay. And he picks up the ore staff. He gives the staff a twist. And the ghost disappears.
Alright, now everyone attack!
That'd be funny.
I got you guys!
But, you know,
Kind of wish I do what I wanted to do, but it doesn't fit as much anymore. But it would have been funny.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm glad for this. It would have a similar but less cool result.
so he picks up the staff, and Durnell's like, "All right, you heard him, we're leaving." What, are you serious? Yeah, and I'm the one with the ore, so you don't have a choice. Really? Yes, really, you big muscle-bound dumbass.
Enzo looks down at Ogden like, do you want to fight?
Look, I can just leave you here, Ogden, and you can go ahead and have your little fight. But you know once I get too far from this thing... And Ogden kind of looks scared at that sort of mention.
Ooh.
Yeah. So either follow me, or you can go deal with your old boss.
Oh, Puddles should have kept running.
Wait. Wait,
So-
wait. Darnell said you can deal with your old boss?
Yep.
Squints. Give me a sec because I'm looking for a way to like have Enzo react to that, but I need a second to like properly process.
Are you wanting history check?
I mean, yeah. Yeah,
His-
history check.
History check.
Cool. I'm not getting shit out of that. That's a 4.
Yeah, you don't know what he's talking about.
Aw.
I'm too angry anyway. It's like, I just want him to get the fuck out and stop hurting my friends.
So, with a click of the ore onto the ground, Darnell's own dimension, own portal just sort of opens up behind him. All right, we're leaving Ogden. But we didn't even get anything out of the asshole in the. We're leaving Ogden. He's just like, and Ogden glaring. He is staring daggers at Darnell as he looks back. It's just sort of
And
like,
so,
sorry, what were you about to say? Say
what you were gonna say first.
No, he's just, Ogden is just kind of staring daggers at Darnell as he gives the rest of you, turns to you guys, gives you guys a nasty look, but then begrudgingly sort of follows behind Darnell.
Okay.
As, they both walk through, Darnell just does kind of give one look back behind him to, he looks at Enzo, and then just turns his head back and walks through the portal.
Cool. Enzo is just glaring the whole time.
Yep. So they walk through the portal,
Can-
and the portal closes. What were you about to say?
Actually, I'll wait till we're. Because I wanted to say, like, what Olga gonna do, but it's, like, out of character. Like, out of. It is no longer feasible, and it'd be out of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, we can rewind it back if you're wanting to do it. What were you wanting to do?
No, I don't want to rewind. I just wanted to say what it was, because I thought it was really funny. We can wait till we're done with this scene.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Puddles is heading over to start healing people.
So,
Who's the worst off?
I guess technically Enzo, but probably Willie.
Willie's
Do
still,
it to Willie
poisoned and
first, go
stuff
ahead.
Too, right?
Yeah, Willie's poisoned and shit.
Yeah, we all want Willie to be healed first.
Yeah.
So Puddles, she has a healer's kit that specializes in poison, so she takes care of that. And then, what do I have? How many hit points are you both missing? She might do.
I'm missing 45.
I think do you have less points overall than me?
I have
What is your health at right now?
I have 69 hit points total.
Same.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because
And
I
I have-
remember I begged for it. Because I was
I
like,
have 29 remaining hit points.
Oh.
Oh yeah, you go first. I've got 58 still because my my AC sucks, but my health pool is pretty good.
So I'm gonna probably do a high version of Cure Wounds. I'm thinking, and just do each of you get a turn. So 1d8. We'll do level 3.
If we do a short rest after this, I'll be freaking golden. So
So I'm gonna do 3d8 for each of you. Just take turns with Willie, and then she'll do Enzo. The 8 is.
oh, you can hear him.
I heard like a split second of it.
Huh?
He's purring very hard. He's very happy right now. He keeps
Aw.
touching me. Ah.
So yeah, Puddles is doing this, and just while she's doing it, you guys will notice her hands are actually shaking, and she's kind of like sniffling as she does her healing. So Willie, write these
Willie?
down. You get a D8.
I just wanted to say Willie is gonna, like, reach out as if to take her hand, but then he remembers that that would probably make her uncomfortable, but he's still
touching
just
you
like...
right now. She has to touch you for this spell.
Okay, then he puts a hand over hers and just like, hey,
Oh, another D8
you're alright.
and a D7. So you get 2 8s and a 7. And she
Nice.
he says that, and she's still shaking, and she looks at Willie. She's like, I thought you were gonna die. I thought we were all gonna die. Everyone was getting hurt, and I didn't know what to do. I was useless in that moment.
You weren't useless. Come on, now ain't the time to be hard on yourself. Just do whatever you can.
And she kind of just looks at the ground and gives a little nod, but she doesn't look like she feels any better. She's trying to stay focused on the work. She goes over to Enzo. You get a D8, another 8. Wow, these are nice, and a 7 as well.
Nice. Thanks, babe.
So she's doing good now, but she's very subdued now because that fight didn't go super well.
That's okay. Enzo, he really doesn't say much. I think he might, like, lean down if she needs him to, for the sake of, touching him to heal her, or she can just
Right.
touch his leg or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
It does not matter.
I mean,
She'll-
you can lean down. So she's still
Yeah.
shaking while she does it.
Yeah, I think, he's very upset, and you can tell that very easily, kind of by the fact that he is refusing to make eye contact, but he does notice her shaking hands, and he just says, he heard, like, they're right next to each other. She's still hanging out. And he just says, you did great, Puddles. Thank you. And he'll stand back up as soon as she's done.
Oh wait, she's blessed. Does that get up another D4 to a healing thing?
For bless,
It says for attacks and
saving throws.
save. Is healing part of?
Nope.
Okay, dang it. I wanted to try.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah. What did Enzo say? I'm sorry. I'm trying to heal everyone as much as possible.
It's okay. He just said, you did great, Puddles. Thanks. And, like, as soon as she's done, he will stand back up. He's not making eye contact with anyone. He is clearly upset, but he's trying, like, not to, like, take it out on anyone. So he's
Right.
not engaging very much.
Okay. Right. So, the knight in the back that's tied to the chair, the binds that were holding him are broken. And the knight gets up from the chair and walks out and approaches you. And let me get a picture of the knight.
What happened with that one ghost that they summoned?
Poof.
When
It poofed.
yeah.
Okay.
It done poofed.
when Enzo gave the staff back, Durnell recalled it.
Yep. Let's get a look at this fella. Okay, so that's what Orlanthius looks like. Alright. So I'll just go ahead and do. Orlanthius, that is what he looks like.
Oh no, he's sexy. He twirls hair.
So he looks at the rest of you, but you know he gives you enough space, and it's just sort of like, all of you, forgive me for intruding, but I did want to give my thanks for what you've done here and for what I can sense you've done for my men.
Enzo will look at him, and this is what he'll engage with, because this is easy. But he just nods and says, "No thanks are necessary. What did they want with you?"
From what I gathered, they kept insisting on wanting to know the location of someone by the name of Kurz. From what I could imply from their insistence, this Kurz fellow was an old boss of theirs.
Is the name Kurz familiar to me?
Oh, definitely. That is the old boss of your gang.
Okay, cool. Enzo grits his teeth.
But I did not give them such information. Although when I was incapacitated, the tall Furbolg was able to grab my journal and make his escape. Or grabbed my journal when I wasn't looking.
What's in your journal?
The location of the Blood Citadel. A prison here in Avernus for souls that are too foul for even the general to really deal with. Or souls that the great Lord Zariel does not wish to deal with.
Enzo clicks his tongue, like, sounds like where Kurz would be.
But beyond that, I do not know. It troubles me, though, because to have such terrible creatures even near such a place. Enzo just
grunts. Like, he agrees. He would rather they not be there. They sure are headed there.
I'm sorry I could do no more. It brings me great shame that I could not prevent them from doing such.
It's fine. They're slippery assholes, so it's hard to get the jump on them.
But please, if there is anything I can do to aid you, please do speak. And I will do it, and I will do so if it is within my power.
Oh, cool! That's Enzo right now. Aren't we looking for a sword? Yeah. That is
Anyone want to
specifically
speak up?
what we.
Yep, you wanted to
Yeah.
find out where the sword is.
Enzo will say, "We're looking for something too. Do you know where the Sword of Zariel is?"
Such a mighty weapon. Has been lost for some time. I do remember that General Yale, and if you all are wanting to write that down into, I'll go ahead and write that down. I think that's how you spell it. Nope, that is not how you spell it. Yale, General Yale. I do remember that General Yale was the last to figure out as such. Where General Yale's location is, I do not know. Though I suspect he may be in the same location, in the Bleeding Citadel.
Oh, great.
Enzo just exhales through his nose.
Puddle says that out loud.
And,
oh,
you know, yeah, Olanthius does just sort of drop his head in shame. Just sort of like, again, just sort of like, forgive me. I know that it may not be what you would. I am sorry to bring such disappointing news, but that is all I can give.
Enzo says, "It's fine. It's not your fault. Can you tell us how to get to the Bleeding Citadel?"
I could, but I'm afraid that even going to such a place now would bear little fruit in such regard, so to speak. Lord Zariel watches the place quite tightly. So even if you were to step foot, she would immediately know of your location and surely react as such. To be able to walk into the Bleeding Citadel without her notice, you would need quite the distraction to do so.
It's okay. I have passed without a trace. Don't worry.
What if we turned into wind?
Hmm?
What if we turned into wind? We wouldn't be stepping a foot in there.
I am afraid that Lord Zariel would be able to see past such things.
Well, we were trying to talk to her anyway, weren't we? Maybe we'll just say hi.
I do not believe Lord Zariel would be in such a mood, I'm afraid. Especially once entering such a domain.
Great.
If I may.
Wait, hang on.
Go ahead.
Wait, out of character.
Yep.
That's where her sword is?
No, the person who knows where the sword is there.
Oh, okay. I was like, hold on, how is she able to go there and still doesn't have her sword? Alright, thank you for clearing that up.
Yep. It's okay. Okay, so yeah, he basically says I am sorry, but yeah,
I think Enzo just kind of like rubs back his neck, and he says, "Well, I would still appreciate knowing how to get there. It's an option. We can figure out the best course to take.
if
in
I
order to reach our goal."
if I may, I do believe that there is an option you could take. I may know of quite the distraction that may be able to buy you enough time to enter into the Citadel.
Enzo raises an eyebrow, but gestures for him to go ahead.
Within the chasm nearby, past the arches of Ulok, there lies a beast, a demon lord by the name of Kochichi. Quite the powerful one, who's been trapped there by Lord Zariel herself for quite some time. He bears quite the grudge against her for stealing his hammer, for what I'm told, and would be very eager as such to go after her directly and confront her. If you were to free him and persuade him, lead him, if you will, towards Zariel, that might be able to buy you some time, at least long enough for you to slip into the Citadel while the two duke it out.
Aren't we supposed to be not making her hate us right now?
Yeah, so this sounds like a good plan to me. However, I don't think she's gonna be happy if we free someone she directly trapped and sent him to run amok at the Bleeding Citadel, so... Ugh.
Oh, they would not know of such a thing. If you wish to keep your identities anonymous, you can just simply blame me. I can take the brunt of the blame.
What would happen to you if you took the blame, though? We came here to help.
She would likely seek me out and wish to destroy me. Of which I will gladly meet that.
Puddles looks
Well,
over at
you
Lulu.
could just
Is
remain
Lulu-
anonymous.
Sorry.
That would require quite the deception. And time is of the essence.
We could all wear masks and cloaks. That doesn't take that long.
Is Lulu in the room?
Lulu's in the room and she's just sort of watching and just sort of taking it all in, I guess.
Puddles is looking at Lulu now to see what she thinks of all this.
She's just kind of hanging on Olanthius' words.
Hmm.
Well, let's see. I'm sorry, I just need to find chapter 4.
Dell, what did you draw?
What did they draw? Drew something horrible. Oh. Well, that'll be fun to watch for later, I guess. Let me just do that.
Oh my gosh.
Willie is fucking okay. So let's see. So you're wanting him. Let's see. Okay. All right. So if you're wanting him to, so Olanthius. Okay. So he gives his. Let's see. I'll have to. Let's see if he does it. He does relent. So he does seem rather super reluctant, but he takes a deep breath and is just sort of like, if you wish to go there without, if you wish to go there of your own wits, I suppose, then I suppose after what you've done for me, and after what some of you have done for my men, in giving them their proper rests, I suppose that I can trust you with the location. Zariel's... The location of the Bleeding Citadel. Okay, let me just find... I need to find the location of the Bleeding Citadel. Where is the Bleeding Citadel? Bleeding Citadel. Come on. Where is it? You're being very dumb and not telling me where the Bleeding Citadel is. Come on. Where's the Bleeding Citadel? You can tell me where the Bleeding Citadel is. Just where is it? You all are basically kind of skipping a bit.
I'm sorry, we don't want to piss off Zaria.
No, that's fine. That's her fine fortress.
I think we're still going to make her mad, but at least we're not making her mad by making somebody attack her.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we may still do the Kokichi plan, like, after we talk about it, but, like, yeah,
What did you fucking call it?
Kochichi. Kochichi.
Oh.
That is
Oh.
literally his name. That is literally his name.
I thought you called it Kokichi, and I was about to
No, wait,
die.
I
No.
did call it Kokichi.
Oh,
I don't know.
That is the fucking name, unfortunately. Okay.
Kochichi is the
Kochichi.
name, but I called it Kokichi.
Oh.
Because I can't hear. Oh!
Oh! I get war flashbacks. Okay.
Aw.
So he tells
No, wait,
of
I love Kokichi.
so Alanthius looks at you and is just like, there was a place called the Scab. It is a demon infested place. But past it and within that, you should be able to find the entrance to the Bleeding Citadel. I can mark such a thing, but be warned, it is quite infested with Yinagu's lot, if you are familiar with such things. Yinagu and her brood of gnolls. Well, gnolls and whatever foul other beasts she's concocted and created.
Oh no.
So, I mean, he sort of, he grabs something from behind him, and it seems to be like sort of like a spare map. And he begins to sort of, like with a pen that he kind of has on like a pouch on his belt. He begins sort of writing down on the map, and he marks the location of the Scab down. And, you know, he hands you the map.
Take.
Take. Let's see. Just. Okay, so they. Where's the fucking Scab on the map? Well, Well, it's by the Arches of Ulanon, so... I'll just copy the image and this should be able to... Anywho, copy image. Come on, show it to them. Show it to them. You're a dick. Okay. Fuck you then. I know a way to bull rush past this. I can bull rush past it. I can just print screen it. So, to the left, so it's by 4B. 4B. So just to the northeast of the Arches of Ulanon. That is where that is on the map. There you go. He points that out to you.
Yay!
So, Alanthius hands you that, and, he nods and is just sort of like, rest well and prepare yourselves. Because for such a thing, it will be perilous. And it will be fraught with quite the dangers. So, I wish you well. And, again, thank you.
Enzo just nods politely.
Puddles gives a sort of gesture of respect to him.
And before you do, I would warn you of two individuals in particular. I would warn you first of Haruman. He was once a companion of mine, but he has since given his full allegiance to Zariel. He is quite relentless, and if you do encounter him, he will surely pick a fight. So, be wary. And there is also another beast that you should be wary of. A new beast to the menagerie that was added by Asmodeus himself. I do not know much of this creature, only that he is large, he's vast, and he is forever hungry for battle, looking to prove himself. I have not personally seen him, though there are whispers of a great Thule. A great and ever-hungry maw, looking for skulls to add to his collection. The great Thule Suk. Man, he's like,
Puddles
But-
looks miserable.
but I shall not keep you. I suppose I shall go to my keep and keep watch. You are free to stay in the tomb if you wish to rest. Otherwise, I wish you luck.
Thank you.
So Alanthius goes back into his study, and the doors close behind him. And there you go. I'll say that we are 20 minutes past the usual time. So unless you guys want to do one final scene, that is the end of the session for today.
Are we gonna short rest?
Yeah.
Would that be
You can
a thing
short
we
rest.
could do? Okay.
Well, that's what I was
'Cause,
saying.
Olga needs it.
Okay.
Also, do you guys want to know what I was planning?
I want to know what you're planning so bad.
Yeah.
I was going to have Echo Olga be enlarged, use enlarge on her, and then have her just like sarcophagus collapse on those two, and then just be like, run.
Very similar, yeah. Gosh, though, imagine if they ran with the staff. I wonder what
God,
would have
yeah.
happened.
That would have been great, and I really wish we could have kept it. But no.
Yours just fit better, though, you know?
Yeah, it was
I'm
satisfying
sorry,
to see him
Willie.
make the decision.
I'm sorry, Willie.
Willie is so mad.
If they're resting, Puddles just sort of collapses in a heap. And just sits there, and that is where she is resting. She's just going to sit in that position the whole rest.
Yeah, and Enzo will just meditate. Nothing more.
So,
Does Willie want to yell?
Yeah.
Willie's kind of just stewing in his anger because he's in a position where he's very angry about how that played out, but he knows that it's not his place to be mad at Enzo about it because it was Enzo's past, it was Enzo's emotional shit. He's just pissed, but he's not going to take it out on anyone. So he's just stewing in it, which is probably also not a good idea, but still.
No. Everyone's unhappy.
Yay!
Yay!
but you know what should make you all happy, though?
What?
Since you guys basically skipped 2 encounters that you were supposed to do, but has chosen basically not to. Yeah, that means if you're going to go straight to the scab, that means. Let me just go to.
Go on.
Let me see. What level do you need to be with this?
Is that what we're definitely doing, guys?
If you're wanting to head straight to the scab,
I
or
mean,
if you are you wanting to do side mission stuff a little bit, so to speak? Okay, well, you do actually. Okay, so you're not. If I gave you this, it still wouldn't necessarily be a high enough level to do that. So, you guys still can do side mission stuff if you so want. Otherwise, congratulations, everyone. You just got to level 10.
Yay! I'm sorry, Enzo is too mad to hold hands right now, Puddles.
I mean, to be fair, Puddles is also very unhappy right now.
Valid.
Willie gets to make his oath. Yay!
Oh, when does that happen? How does that happen?
It happens when you hit Paladin level 3. I'll maybe ask for a scene, like, at the beginning of next session,
Sure.
during their rest, maybe. But him kind of praying to Lathander and deciding to take an oath would be a neat scene.
Yeah.
It would be a neat scene. And give us something happy to start off with.
Sure.
Question, since we have leveled, does that, like, fill up our everything? Or what do we do in terms of, like,
Health.
health and
Spell slots.
key points and spell slots? Yeah.
I will say that I will DM overrule, and since you all are deciding to do a short rest, I could basically kind of count it as like a weird long rest / weird level up sort of thing, so I will say that that is enough to basically kind of fill you up.
Okay,
Yay, thank you.
that's nice.
Since it kind of counts as a weird pseudo long rest, except not really a long pseudo rest. But fine, you leveled up. I'm not going to be mean.
Yay!
So congrats.
Huzzah!
And if that is all we will do,